Irving, what's going on over there in your monitor?
Nothing, man.
Playing guilty. He's getting
That's
his
guilty
ass,
gear. I can see the health bars.
He's getting his ass kicked
Hold
by
on.
Johnny real quick.
Zoom in, enhance.
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 But he's gonna level 3 right here.
He doesn't have a burst.
Where your buns?
Oh, there goes the other burst.
Oh, Roman cancel.
Who just took the L? Who just took the L?
I just took the round, man.
Anyways, welcome to the MoeMoeKyun Anime Podcast, the only evil podcast out there. And by evil, and by evil, I mean we missed an episode.
I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Why did that happen?
Dude, so, well, no, you weren't here. The only one that wasn't here was Zupi.
I was asleep, man. I had no internet.
Yeah, you
And,
had,
well,
no, you had internet. I just think you
No,
just
I
wanna sleep.
didn't.
You
No, I
didn't?
didn't have it. No, I didn't have internet till Monday, dude.
There was
Damn.
another guy who wasn't here as well.
He's never here, man.
Dude, this guy was up, bro, and
He
I
was
told him
up.
he should join us. And he's like, "All right, I'm getting ready for bed."
That's really what he did.
Yeah, dude.
Dude
Yeah.
wakes up, plays Star Wars Battlefront 2, and then goes to sleep, and then repeats. But yeah, I fucked up the audio. I wasn't recording OBS. I wasn't recording Discord and OBS, so it was like an hour and a half of just me. It sounded like I was schizophrenic, honestly.
Talking to nobody.
Yeah, I was talking to
Oh,
nobody.
you kept the footage and you're just watching over it.
I watched a little bit of it, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do this to myself. I'm just gonna go to the part where I found out about it and then told everybody, and then we continued that little game. Which was pretty cool. It was like, I feel like that was actually a really good episode, which that's what hurts my soul.
And he turned that whole episode into a short.
How?
It all only fit in a short.
If I put
Like
everything
Irving
what I
said. Like Irving said, you should have just voiced over our voices.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know what the fuck you guys said.
You could have like read our lips or something.
Put the context to you.
Lips, yeah.
That feels like
Yeah.
too much work that I don't want to do.
You ruining it.
I'm ruining it. I think today we continue our weekly topics about Lazarus, Guilty Gear, My Hero Vigilantes, and Apothecary Diaries. And then at the end we have a tier list that we're gonna do, which is not based on how powerful the characters' powers are, but rather how cool, how base they are.
How base?
How base.
I'm looking forward to that one, but I feel like you didn't expand.
What do you mean?
I feel like you didn't expand on the
Oh, main
coolness.
expansion?
Maybe. I
Did
mean,
you just
we
go
can,
mainstream, or because there's some really cool stuff out there.
there are some really cool stuff out there. I think I did mainly mainstream, but I tried to get some stuff that I was like weird. I don't know, like
Charlotte?
not out there.
Yo, who watched Charlotte?
Yeah, that's also the thing. I didn't want to add things that I didn't know what were.
Did you watch Charlotte, Rolla?
No, I didn't. I was like, I remember I was gonna watch it back when it was first added on Netflix, like 6 years ago. 5, no, not even 6. Like a bunch of years ago, and I just never watched it.
Oh my.
Dude, it's a good watch.
Oh, also, funny thing I found out earlier. The Crunchyroll Awards start at 3 a.m. right now.
What the fuck?
Why do we wait for that?
Do you want to know? I was thinking maybe that's a separate thing that we do, a live reaction.
No, that could have been like.
No,
could've
because
been
then
so
we
much
have
content.
like, I mean, we can still film it and have more content, but for like shorts. Because I don't think a full watch along for us is gonna be that good. Or if I do record everything, which I am gonna record everything if we watch it. Maybe it's a separate thing.
Leave her alone.
Yeah,
You
leave
came in
me
here.
alone.
Put her down now.
Whoa, we don't have to put her down. We don't have to put her down.
She'll land.
No, man. You know what they happened to that one streamer? Alinity?
What happened to who?
Nothing.
Alinity?
It happened nothing. But the cat, I don't know what happened to the cat.
What the fuck are you throwing? Dude, this guy opens the
toy.
blinds and like a god ray comes in and he just throws something out there. Yeah, dude. On some like Todd Howard, like Bethesda god rays type shit, just like seeping through.
And another thing was that I wanted to introduce I don't know if you guys fuck with this, but I want to introduce at least the idea of we watch an anime that was previously aired and then talk about it, but like in 3 weeks or so.
3 weeks is a long time.
3 weeks is a long time. I feel like that's
You gotta put some
surely-
urgency.
You,
Put some
I can
urgency.
watch
People
it.
do their
I
homework.
can watch it right then and there, bro.
Yeah, okay, I can too. I can watch it just on that day. I can watch it in one
I'll-
day, but I feel like sometimes some of us have something to do. Or
I think
Like on some
we need
book
to
club shit.
watch before we even start the podcast. We need to just watch it. Not all of it. We don't have to watch all of it, but we can watch like parts of it.
You're saying like all of us together?
All of us together. Yeah, like just 20 minutes before the pod starts, we all just watch it.
Like
Or we could just like
no, I wasn't
just
gonna
react
do
to it
like
live.
I wasn't gonna do week by week. I was gonna do what's it called?
You mean like a
whole
longer
thing.
anime though? Okay.
No,
Watch
I
it-
was thinking of like
watch
a
it in its
like
entirety.
what?
Watch it in its entirety. No.
Yeah, watch it in its entirety.
All right, let's do One Piece.
Okay, that's the other thing I was gonna pull. It like a 12 to 24 episode.
Oh.
Like that's what I
Oh.
was thinking. I mean,
Oh,
we could
that-
do like a fucking 54 episode one, but I feel like that's gonna take a lot more time.
no, I think there's a few good like 12, 24 episode ones
There
that you
is.
can watch. Or how about a movie too? We could probably throw
We
in a
can
movie.
squeeze in the movie in there. I feel like the movie we can all watch together. I kind of like how we all watched Look Back at the one party. But the only one being alienated is Diego. And maybe
No,
even
I'll-
Clover, he pulls up.
He's not gonna show up.
I
I've
feel
been
like
meaning to
Clover
watch
only
this
shows up to two places if he made the plan.
No, that's not true.
It's not true?
That's not true. He doesn't like making plans actually.
Okay.
I don't like making plans either, but he basically forces me to do them.
So he passes it on to you.
My God.
Yeah. Yeah. Like the thing is, he doesn't like force me, but it's implied like I guess we ain't doing nothing.
He does say that. He does say that.
Man, fuck
So-
him.
So even then, bro, it's like a 50-50 if he's going or nah, like it really depends. You kinda gotta
Don't talk to me
plan
about
it
50-50s
ahead
right
of
now,
time. I don't know, man. It just be odd when he doesn't show up. It just be out of the blue, but then you can kind of guess why he doesn't show up.
Right. Yeah. But I was
I'll tell you
gonna say I can guess why.
Yeah.
But I was gonna start with Lazarus, but I guess Diego's not here, so I guess it's mainly gonna be me and Irving. What are you gonna talk about?
This is true. Me and Rolla talk about anime podcast.
Yeah. What do you want to start with, man? Do you want to start with Guilty Gear, My Hero, or Apothecary Diaries?
Man, let's start with fucking My Hero. No, let's start with Guilty Gear because Guilty Gear.
This was the last episode.
It was the last episode. I don't know how I felt about that, bro.
You don't?
It was a lot of. It was a lot of friendship is power in the entire anime, bro.
I mean, I could have guessed that by the previous lore. I mean, because everything revolves around fucking Soul and his family. It's like Star Wars. Like
True.
On some Fast Furious type shit.
On some Fast
But
Furious type shit.
It felt like you had to read into it a little bit more. Like there's more implications in what's happening. In this one, it was kind of just like Sin is cool, you know.
Then it's cool, like.
And he has a sister. He has a sister now, by the way.
So this whole episode was basically it had like the least dialogue, I think.
That's true. Yeah, a lot of like stuff was flashing in your face instead of them like explaining stuff
Oh my.
or speaking to each other.
Was because like the way I've been doing things right now is like I stopped taking notes and I just started doing screenshots of what's going on. Hopefully that helps me out. But oh yeah, we started off the episode of like Sin just going into that mothership or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's where it left off. He was flying in. He was airdropping into tilted towers, hot dropping into enemy territory.
And he's in that little that mothership. It reminded me of the fucking PS2 loading like menu.
Like the intro screen.
Yeah, like
with
the little
sound.
towers. Yeah, the towers. Like
Can editor
spikes,
roll up,
whatever.
play the sound right here, bro.
I'm gonna look at it. It's gonna trigger me. It's gonna awaken something in me.
It was very geometrical. Now that you're mentioning it, like it,
It
was
was.
kind of weird. Like to be inside of like some monster dude or his universe or something is like
Whatever the fuck it is, like it's planet, like kind of like Ego from Guardians. But yeah, he goes through like tubes or whatever. Like how well structured is that? Like, is there any like plans for that? But whatever, I guess it doesn't matter because it's dead now. Then we finally get to Unica, and then he grabs her, and they're trying to fight it, but they kind of fall off at some point, and then we go back to Earth where Dizzy gives them power and then asks for the other gears to give them power.
it was a spirit bomb, bro.
It was literally a spirit bomb.
The gear spirit bomb.
And then we have, I don't know if you saw, because the main thing that I was looking at is, have you ever seen like Testament just show up out of nowhere? Like for
She did
3
show
frames.
Yeah.
He showed up there. He showed up like 2 other episodes, I think.
May showed up too again. I think
May
in another-
showed up too. That's the other thing. She was with fucking Angie. And then also, what's his name? The cube motherfucker. He was in space.
Asuka?
Yeah, Asuka. Yeah, he was in space and then gave his energy from space.
I did not see that actually.
He didn't. It was very brief. This episode actually had really sick visuals of the villain Nerval. I finally learned his name last episode.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he had some like sick visuals when they were like just floating in like emptiness. Like, I don't know if you remember that fucking real mouth that popped up.
I just remember all his faces flashing.
Yeah, there was that
Not
too.
really done too crazy.
That's also another thing. Usually when they have like enemies, when they have like a lot of flashing, they like dim it down. They did not give a fuck about that here. Like, you are having a seizure whether you like it or not.
I think that's wasn't this a Netflix?
No, this was made Crunchyroll, I think.
Yeah, this is
The
Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll? Is this an American studio or a Japanese studio? Because I think only Japanese studios do that.
I believe it's Japanese studios. I mean, regardless, they still have to do it just in case of the seizure thing, because the lore behind
American
that.
studios don't.
I don't know
Doesn't
how
even
cool
help.
it is. Because the reason behind it was back in when Pokemon had one episode where it like flashed the fuck out of you. Like, kids were having actual seizures.
Yeah, I do remember that being a thing they did in Japan specifically though. That was a Japan exclusive.
Was that? I thought it was just for
Yes.
everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, they defeat they defeat Nerval, and Unica goes to Dizzy. She like lands on Dizzy, and then they have like this little nice moment. Then we kind of flash forward into Sky and Dizzy actually finally getting married or something. I thought they were already married.
Whatever.
To destroy the weapon. Yeah, okay. Remember how it said last time how May and Bridget didn't have any like real lore together? I thought this wedding might have been the one that holds them together, and no.
What were you thinking about this, man? Why are you still thinking about this?
I'm thinking I'm thinking about it because I just see it a lot. But yeah, they
You
still
can't
don't
let
have
these
any
fans
lore.
tell you what. You can't let these fans tell you what to think.
I just thought it
man.
was funny. No, I don't care about their like ship together. I just find it funny that they're shipping some people. They're shipping characters that have never interacted. I thought maybe the wedding would have been the thing that connected them, but it didn't because Bridget is not in there. Mai's in there, and then my sister's also in there, and then nothing else.
Is this a Gooner thing?
No.
It's not. It's not like a. It's not like the anime community just being really Gooner and putting two shotties together.
No, shipping isn't really gooning. Gooning can be shipping, but I don't think shipping is gooning.
Okay.
The whole square rectangle problem,
Yeah.
as we know it.
As
This is
we
the
know
modern day.
it. The rhombus is a square is a rhombus, but a rhombus cannot be a square. Or did I get that wrong?
I don't know, man. I thought they were gonna go deeper with this entire story narrative, but they
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be longer.
really can't do anything with it.
Do you wanna give it a rating?
I'll give it a 7 because I like Guilty Gear.
You give it as I give
You
it.
can't give it a 7. You can't give 7s.
What then? We're rating on a 1 to 9 scale. What does that
No,
even mean?
you
That doesn't
can't-
even mean
you can't
anything,
say-
bro.
You can't give
He doesn't-
7s.
he
1
doesn't-
1 to 10.
I think the reasoning
is not-
behind Diego's saying no 7s is because 7 is the
It's a
fence
safe
sitter.
number. Yeah,
The fence
7
sitting?
is the safe number.
No, I'd say 50 is a safe number because it's like it's not good or bad. It's just kind of
No.
like 1 to 100.
Nah, that's not how like people view the scale. Scale doesn't tip like that.
I'll still give it an 8 because they didn't drag it out. I'll say that. Like they
Well, they
kept it
can't.
short
How much
to
can
8
you drag
episodes.
out 12 episodes? Yeah, or 8 episodes.
No,
yeah.
it's 8 episodes. That's what I'm saying. Like they didn't decide to do a couple more episodes and drag it out a little bit longer. But it's like a normal story, man. It's nothing crazy. It's not
You gotta add a-
bad.
You also add a, you
Plus
gotta
the
add a
8.
point. You gotta point 8 point what? To make it more
What?
sound professional.
What?
To make it more more professional, bro.
You know, I was gonna.
Shut up, bro.
I
I'm
was
not
gonna add a
taking
point. I was gonna add a point, but not because of that. It's because I really don't.
It just makes it sound better.
I was gonna say 6.7. Just
I
because
can
I
see
don't.
that.
Yeah. Mainly because the story was fine. I don't like that you not necessarily need to know previous Guilty Gear lore, but it helps. And to be invested in the world a little bit more. And because the fight scenes were not always there.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's a prerequisite for the show, no? To like kind of play the games and then watch it. I think that's what most people are doing it. No one's watching. Maybe there are people watching the show without playing the games.
Yeah, I wonder how
But
many
it's more
people
common the other way
watched it. Yeah, I really do want to know how many people watched it without playing the games.
Yeah. We need
And-
Tony to watch it
Yeah, we'll have Tony watch it and see what he thinks.
and Soupy.
Yeah, it's super too. Also, with the fight scene, it's like you can't have a fighting game anime without having good fight scenes or fight scenes at all.
I didn't think
Good.
about that like that, huh? Yeah, I guess so. I guess you're kind of right.
8 episodes of Guilty Gear and there wasn't not one good fight scene.
Like, imagine a Mortal Kombat movie without gore. Like, without
missing
blood
a-
being shed.
I didn't
The
see not
core
one
element.
Roman cancel, bro. No 50-50s, bro. I don't know, man. I can see it. I can see 6 point something, but
Because I don't think it
I
was,
still like it.
because I didn't think it was like that bad where it has to go below 6. But I don't think it was good enough for it to justify a 7. We can, now that we're all here, we can talk about Lazarus.
Oh baby.
Oh baby, Lazarus.
Oh baby.
Was it? If I remember correctly, this next episode was a sleeper.
It
Also a
was.
sleeper.
I mean, they didn't have any action for sure, but I think it was more of setting the pace of where we could possibly go from there. I think they literally said it on the episode. It was more of Rhea kind of realizing that we are taking a trip down Dr. Skinner's line of thinking. We had last episode where we talked about, well, the Lost episode where we talked about religion and how it could look like in the future, or a future religion.
Stop.
Yeah.
Look at the OBS and make sure we're fucking recording.
We're recording.
Okay. So I forgot to let you know before we started.
Yeah, because you weren't here.
This is what I was saying, like in that episode when we were talking about it. I don't know if I had even mentioned that, like, to any of you guys, other than kind of the surface level of what was happening or whatever. But like, I think, like I said, he kind of is running him through like his entire line of thinking or whatever to show him why he was so vocal about global warming and us destroying the planet or something. And then he sort of feels like he has to step in and do something, even if it means like hurting a lot of people, to like get to his goal of ending destruction of the planet, global warming, and all that.
Yeah, and then we can actually finally get global warming back. Like that video of like his conference was finally brought back, and people were saying, "Oh, he was probably onto something."
He was onto something.
Yeah,
He was cooking, dude. He was cooking.
Wait, can we say?
What?
Now that it's gang affiliated, hold on.
What? Dude, yeah, of course you can.
You can, yeah.
But,
Oh wait, the way I just noticed, the way he said it, probably not.
What? Just inventing.
You know what? I'm a censor it just in case.
Yeah, I think you should. Yeah.
Bro, what?
Just cut
What
that
do you
whole
mean,
section.
Sippy?
You guys are actually tweeting.
Anyways, going back to fucking Lazarus, we do kind of start off with them doing a fucking with Axel actually just almost burning the place down. He was trying to lay down the fajitas, bro.
Oh,
Then he was cooking.
true.
He was
Did
trying
he-
to cook.
Did he almost do it? Did he do a Irving?
You can't bring it up like this, man.
Irving's never gonna live that down. I wasn't even there.
You weren't even there. That's fucked up. You can't bring it up if you weren't there. Anyways, we have a little lore. Like we know that Axel and Doug are 23, and then Leland's 16.
Punks.
Yeah, it makes me feel like shit because Axel can just like he could just like flip and 1v4 security guards, and I'm just like, all right, I play video games and watch anime.
Yeah, I'm not doing.
I think I could do that if I
Should
tried.
have been on.
Like maybe if I started back when I was like 12, maybe I could do that. And then we get yeah, so Axel blows that down, and then blows that up, and then we get the security, the cop again. He gotta be like the most useless cop ever.
What was that?
Because first of all, Because first of all, we got the first
have been the wind.
episode.
Must have been the wind.
We got the first episode where he sees Axel in prisoner clothing and just thinks it's like a costume.
Wait,
And
that
then-
was the same cop?
Yeah, that was the same
Yeah.
cop.
What the hell? I forgot about the first one.
Yeah, we have that, and then there's like, bro, someone needs to fire that man. So we got Skinner's like little video back again, like at the beginning of like his reasoning for the drug or whatever. We're kind of back on those religious topics of him saying he's the seventh trumpeter.
Mhm.
I don't. At some point, it's like I'm not sure they're doing it just because it kind of like narratively it kind of fits, or they have something to say about it. Kind of like a Evangelion, like they have a lot of religious iconography, but it's just because it looks cool.
No, it was important to the story.
No, you can't tell me that fucking Evangelion has all that because it makes sense.
Oh no.
I think the
Wait, what?
author literally said like, "Oh, just because it looks cool."
We acknowledge.
No,
what's on Irving's
what are you talking
screen
about?
right now.
Evangelion?
Yeah.
Evangelion was their coping mechanism for their depression and angst and despair. So that's why it's like super convoluted and like complex for no reason.
No, but I believe there was like something that was asked to the author or like the director about some of the angelic iconography, and he was just like, "Oh, I just thought it looked."
Oh
cool.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any videos pointing it out as to what it's referencing.
But
Yeah, it looked cool.
Yeah, we have more of that saying Skinner is the seventh trumpeter, meaning the end of the world has started.
I don't know nothing about the most recent episode.
What is the seven trumpeters? What is that?
Like each one is for a cataclysm, like the first to the sixth, and the seventh is really just that's it. You're cooked. GG's.
They're they're bringing about the end times. They're referencing the Bible. I think the story of Genesis.
I'm not aware of that. I'm not too.
I'm sure there's other stories that reference the seven trumpeters. But whenever
Is that the Book of Revelation. Is that what that's
one of them books.
It's a good read. It's like
I'm not
It's a
religious.
wild statement.
What?
It is.
Yeah, they're the end times, the bringing of end times.
So we got that little insert from Skinner, and then we have coordinates that were brought in from that AI god that was destroyed.
Wait, my goat Axel called the number though. It went to like
He did
some
call the
ramen
number.
shop. It was some ramen shop. What if he was there though? What if Skinner was eating ramen there, bro? And he
Dude, what
missed
if
it?
Skinner picked up the phone and was like, "Hello"?
Who is this?
And what if he just straight up said, "Oh, this is Dr. Skinner. You won.
You won. You saved the world.
You saved the world. You win."
Yeah, the coordinates.
The coordinates bring us to islands that have been sunk from global warming, and mainly because Skinner bought the land, and then before it was sunk. I think it was mainly because he wanted to give the people money so they can evacuate. I think this is what was said later on.
It's to give them. It's the people that lost their homes to give them like a livelihood
Yeah.
to like actually recover from this.
Can we just say? Can I just say it's wild to actually see? I don't think that's ever been.
Did you see the Philippines?
That's never been seen IRL, like an actual
He's like a sunken city.
Well,
a
like
sunken city due to global warming or like rising sea levels.
what they say, it was like a news
Pretty
video they were watching that the final ice chunk has like
Yeah.
like fallen.
Yeah,
in
the-
Antarctica.
Well, clearly you've never heard of Atlantis, dude.
Okay, bro.
Type shit. Anyways, yeah, that shit like sunk, and like it's done. And then I love, well, not love. I don't love like seeing shit or watching people losing their homes, but I like how they depicted like the different places that they went to. Like the Philippines were just submerged, dude. It was nothing.
They were gone.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
And I guess it kind of does make sense. We don't, if people don't do anything about global warming, this could be what happens. Because I think those cities are like the closest to like sea level. Where if it
I'm
were
not
to
sure.
rise, it
Yeah.
could do some damage.
Kind of a shot at us as well. We're kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna get on my computer. Another thing in the background that happens is the director meeting up with the main boss. They're on a.
I think he wanted to hit, no?
You think he wanted to hit before the world ends?
Type shit.
Before the world ends, anybody want to admit they got a crush on me?
Anybody low-key love me?
Who want me?
Yeah, they also look at this painting, The Rising of Lazarus, which probably brings about the name of the show, and I forgot to do research on it. It probably
Painting?
hints
Is that a
more.
real painting?
I feel like it should be. It probably brings about something, but it basically kind of tells us, like, before the reveal, it kind of slowly tells us that she had connections with Dr. Skinner. Like, they have met before in one way or another. and then we later
Yeah.
on, based on the people that were on, I forgot, was it the Philippines? No, the Maldives with Axel.
Maldives. Mhm.
With Axel, that she looks at the people who have been there with Skinner, and she is one of them. So she had involvement in making Hepna. So I wonder if she's trying to correct it by fixing the drug, or she has another plan.
I mean, you would have to think she has like some kind of like regret.
Yeah, that's where I'm leaning towards. Like, she has regret and is trying to fix that.
It also hints into like she keeps saying like that Axel is like the key or whatever. That's just
Yeah,
kind of weird.
Yeah, I actually screenshotted that. She says Axel is the one, he can shed light on everything.
I don't know what she means by that.
I don't.
Maybe he's
either.
a descendant from one of the from that island.
But he's
Well,
taking
I think
it.
maybe.
I think there's plenty of them. Why does it have to be Axel then?
Yeah.
Because
Maybe
he can do
because he's-
backflips, bro.
Yeah, he can do backflips like nobody else.
He could do
He can
flip.
take
Go
down
flip.
4 cups. He can take out 4 cups
Yeah, 4 in an elevator.
in an elevator. But I don't think he's like a descendant of those people in the island. Mainly because those people don't feel pain, and they have one descendant that does feel pain and has taken Hepna. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Do we know if any of the Lazarus group has taken Hepna?
All of them.
They've all taken it?
They said that in
Yeah,
the
they-
second episode.
Okay.
You thought Axel just low-key didn't? You thought he was low-key different?
So we get the reveal that the director has some connection to Skinner and has some plan. And then we go back to Chris, who meets with an old friend, I guess. I mean, because we've seen them around before, like these 4 people in a boat with her. Well, on kind of in the same area.
They look like bad guys.
They look like babes. And we potentially see Chris's real name, Alexandra.
No. It was like, say something.
They kind of look like sisters.
Sisters. Whoa, I think that's the wrong impression, buddy.
They could be. I mean, the
They're
only thing
not.
we have going on is that they're both blonde.
They're both blonde.
No,
They're
I'll
both
tell you-
blonde white shotties.
They're brother and sister.
And Irving's gooning over there.
They're brother and sister.
You switched to fighters?
That's a dude.
Unfortunately, yeah.
What?
I saw it and I called it, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let him enjoy his time.
He's not enjoying his time, by the way. Do you see his face? He is mauling right now.
I don't got it no more, man. I'm out of
He's
practice.
mauling. So I can get on there and dookie on you is what you're saying.
Type shit.
I never said I fell off that hard.
Whoa.
Well, actually, do we want to talk about My Hero and then just skip Apothecary Diaries? Because I don't know if I want to talk with Tony here. Doesn't watch it.
I guess if you want to skip it because he hasn't watched it.
Yeah, because I don't know. I feel like this one I feel like it's better if we 3 of us talk about it and then one of them has no idea. If one of them has no idea, then what's the point? Actually, I don't think much really happened this episode.
They introduced that palm reading girl.
Yeah, they introduced her, Makoto, who is the sister of the
Tsukauchi? What's his name, bro? Something like that. Mega Coochie, bro. My bad, bro.
You were so quick with that.
What I do, man?
I was not expecting that. They were so quick and smooth with it. I guess, yeah, Mega Coochie.
Mega Coochie, what a goat.
But yeah, she's just doing research on villains, heroes, and vigilantes. I feel like she's kind of playing the role of the viewer, like kind of deconstructing
the like storyline of vigilantes and their existence?
I don't know. Deconstructing them as like political wise. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to structure that research on the vigilantes of Nara, which she ends up going with Koichi because he's in the area. And little does she know, Koichi is one of them.
I think she probably did have her suspicions already. Like she already kind of knew that was him.
Yeah, she had a well. I don't know how far back the suspicion was. Like, was it way before that, or because it just kind of fit the same like physical profile, or because of the incident that happened, of that he left and then came back? Like he's trying to pull the Superman sort of thing.
Why? But why would she just approach him then, like randomly in the cafeteria?
Well, I think the cafeteria stuff was mainly because he was just in the area and could probably help within that area.
I think that was just her. That's what she said. No, I think that's just her excuse.
I just don't think they thought about it that far. I don't know. I
don't know. I guess we're gonna have to see more whenever the story keeps dropping or whatever.
Yeah, so we got that. We also got what's it called? Pop Step being jealous as hell in the background, just because there's another woman.
And she happened to be just in his room or whatever.
Also, what I kind of wonder what would happen if she did not hide and he didn't look beforehand. Like, there's a teenager in your room.
Sure. Oh, bro. He already has a bad rep too.
Yeah,
he has a bad rep already.
Like, nobody fucks with him at uni. This is like probably his saving grace that someone is actually talking to him, and then ruining that, and then he ruins that immediately. So that's mainly it. And then she uses her quirk on him to figure out if he is the crawler. And
that little bit that they had there actually kind of made me laugh.
Well, a little bit.
Where she asks him, and then he says, "No, I'm not."
And then the quirk doesn't pop off.
Yeah. But it's simply because she used the wrong name.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
What do you mean?
I didn't think about the crueler and crawler thing.
That's what happened like after that. That's why Popstep and them were talking to each other, and it was like, I'm not the qualler, the culer? I don't know what the hell
the crueler.
Yeah,
dude, you gotta remember, I watched all these like beforehand, like back to back.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes.
But
so I missed
that's the only reason it didn't work. Cause that's why she was like, I thought it was him for real, but it was simply because it was the wrong name. She used the wrong name.
The way I thought of it, like at the moment, was because I was thinking of actual polygraph and how they're not always accurate. So in my mind, it was like, oh, so the quirk must also not be as accurate. That's how I thought of it at the beginning. But now that you mentioned that makes a lot more sense. And that's actually a lot more funny.
Yeah, it gave me a little giggle when I heard it. I was like, oh, that's funny. She used the wrong name or whatever. Little haha, silly.
A little haha silly moment. And then next episode we get Captain Celebrity, which is coming from the US.
I don't even know who that is, man. Who the hell is that?
No, you didn't see the end credit?
I guess I didn't stick it around for that long.
I mean, but you skipped the end credits, so I felt like you might have seen the pose, like what's next.
No, I probably skipped it. I probably didn't actually really look at it.
Yeah. Well, we get Captain Celebrity. I know in the My Hero movies they kind of explore the US a little bit, but I think Captain Celebrity explores it a little bit further. Because they were already kind of talking about it beforehand about the US division and how heroism started there.
Yeah, they were talking about the history.
Mm-hmm. So this is more history, I think, than the actual My Hero has given us. Which is kind of cool. I do want at some point, if it ever happens, that we get a US version of My Hero. I wonder how that would look compare.
Based on like what she was saying the history was, it was basically just like the boys or whatever, or maybe some kind of
Because it was like
allegory, like in general, an allegory to like what government is or whatever their deeper meaning here in this plot is.
because I think that we're also talking about how the U.S. was more like based on celebrity or like based on popularity.
Yeah.
Of what determined what a hero is. I don't know. It was like, again, I saw these 4 animes back to back and it kind of retained almost nothing.
It might be just some kind of take on celebrity culture in general too, about how it kind of seems like they can do no wrong or something with them being picked as being the heroes just because they were more popular.
Right. I didn't really think about it that much, or at least that way.
I mean, Japan also kind of has that. At least that's why Stain became Stain, right? Because the Japanese heroes were kind of just in it for the fame.
Yeah, it feels like it started to go that way for Japan. Like it started that way in the US, but then Japan is kind of going towards that direction.
Nippon.
We talked about Stain the last episode, because he was the kind of the main focus of My Hero Vigilantes that one episode last week.
Spoiling me.
I guess I am.
Nah, I don't care. I'll watch it eventually.
You'll watch it eventually.
Yeah, I still get spoiled from TikTok from time to time. It's whatever.
You do? How much did it pop up? Because I didn't have nothing about these animes pop up for me aside from Apothecary Diaries.
On TikTok?
Yeah.
Nothing. I get a little bit of everything on my stuff. A little bit of not Lazarus lately, but Apothecary, My Hero.
Yeah, I haven't gotten anything of that. I was trying to dive into it. I literally went to Reddit, and then I realized, what the fuck am I doing on Reddit? But yeah, I've been getting nothing except for Apothecary Diaries fan cam, basically, like edits. Diego bag. Also, Diego, I forgot to tell you, please don't shut off your fucking camera, because then I have to edit.
Oh.
I can just blur it if you don't want me to see anything.
No, I just turned it off instinctively.
Dude, did you take a shower? What happened?
Took a fucking fat ass shit.
Dude, you're sweating, bro.
Is he?
No, I fucking washed my face.
Yeah, his hair is...
It was oily.
Yeah, his hair is a little bit more kept. We can start the activity. I made an anime tier list, but we're gonna about their powers within each one. But instead of rating the anime power based on how powerful they are, I thought we can do how cool they can be, or they are.
So it's based on how cool they are?
Yeah. So
okay, because that's what I was about to ask. The criteria for base.
Yeah. So I ended up, like I told some of you already, I didn't tell Tony because he wasn't here. I kind of took out some stuff out, like the building block of it. Like I didn't want a power system. So like ki, chakra, and alchemy, like I took that out and kind of brought it to the technique of it, like how they use it.
Technique?
Technique, yeah, the specific character stuff.
Also, I think I took out
Nen?
Full Metal Alchemist from it because I didn't know what the fuck how they work because I never watched it.
I haven't watched it.
And I was gonna add it, and I was gonna add it, and then ask you about it, and then tell us what it was about. But then I forgot to add it again.
I forgot.
Oh man.
So I took out the power system and then condensed it to the technique. So techniques such as like that would be like Ki Blast or like Chidori and then Soul Track. Like Soul Track is just based off of mana, but like how that mana is used, kind of, if that makes sense.
Yes.
And this is and I think we have to do it based on the character and how they use it, how they use the power, not how it could be used.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we got enough explanation.
And-
Gotta get into it, no?
And of course, we only have one rule. We always get one rule, and it's everybody gets their one.
I guess they're one.
It can be
This time
for
you added
good or
for evil as well.
I don't think we explored evil last time, and I feel like that could have made it more. That could have made it funnier.
Well, whenever Subi uses his one, just know
Nah,
I'm
y'all
ready.
try
I'm
to
there to
use it.
snap back.
I tried to use it for evil last time.
All right.
You see, I'm thinking about what if
I'm there to
somebody
snap
calls their
back.
one. Can somebody else counter with their own?
But
What
does
is
it get
I mean,
does it get nullified,
I think,
or does it?
I think we can
It-
counter it.
So that means
But
both
how?
of their
How-
ones is wasted.
I think we figure that out when we get there.
Okay.
I guess whatever, man.
So I got the tiers here, which we start off at the very top, which is broken. Then we got, this is actually pretty fucking sick. I just realized I should probably switch it to full screen because it freaks out. All right, so at the top of the tier, we got broken. Then we got the power is sick as fuck. Then we have the power is just cool. I don't know if I want to change practical because what I said earlier. Then we have potential. No, practical is fine. Oh, then we have potential. Potential is the one where I'm like, I don't know if I want to change that. So,
I
like,
think you just take that one out.
we can.
'Cause you said it has. It's how they use it. We have to rank it on how they use it, not.
Yeah,
Yeah,
How
how
it
it's
could
been
be
used already, not theoretically.
yeah. Then we have just basic. Then we have okay. Then lame, useless, and then I kept note don't from Boruto. I kept Boruto's don't.
W callback.
Take out. I think you take out okay
Useless.
and potential.
Take out useless.
Okay and basic is the same thing.
Take out useless because that's referencing practicality. Change that. Change that to
Yeah,
corny.
also useless. I think you have a few. You have a few too many here.
I think I got a few too many. Okay,
Change
so I
useless
can't-
to corny.
You know I'm down with that. Okay, so that's what we got. So we can start with Clone no Jutsu. Now I think I only have Naruto's stuff.
This
Got a
dude,
clone.
I think it's cool.
I think
It's pretty
sick.
dope.
I think wait. Well, like everything his clone experiences, once it comes back to him, he learns it.
Mm-hmm.
True.
I think
And
I
then-
think go up higher than cool, bro. It's definitely higher than cool. Like 100%.
I don't
I don't know,
think it's sick.
I'm gonna keep it in cool.
Wait, I think it's broken
cool.
because imagine each one of your clone has a job. My
They're
bad, JOB, my
cool.
bad, JOB.
This is a potential thing
no,
we
yeah,
were
that's
talking about. We're
potential
talking about its
Talking
actual
about just how he
application
used
here.
it, bro.
how he
How
he used
they
it.
used.
The
Yeah, they're pretty
potential could
weak.
go to the moon with this one, though, for real.
How
That's
he
just
used
that's
it?
just
How much
think
goon
it's
could
fuck.
you do?
What the hell?
There's a lot of goon they could have in it,
It's,
bro.
I think it's
Honestly,
sick
I
as
ain't gonna
fuck
lie
how
to
he
you.
used it though.
I just think
But-
it's cool. I think it's actually I might even say it was practical.
I think it was sick, dude. The way when he was
I still say
training,
cool.
he learned how to like
There was some
that
sick
leaf
moments.
training. That leaf training, like to cut the leaf to play
That's
like Soccer
practical.
Nature.
That's not cool. That's practical.
That's sick, dude. Dude, when he was fighting Gara, he had like 1,000 v1.
That's using it smart, but I think it's nothing super visually appealing or too like
No,
awe-inspiring
no.
in me.
Uzumaki Barrage, no?
I think that the coolest I've
what
ever
the hell?
seen him use it was against Sasuke at the end at the last fight.
When he was using it as like a bridge and like pulling him like a rope.
Yeah, and he like pulled himself up with 3 clones or something. He like 3
I'm-
clones. Yeah, like
I'm not gonna
he
lie,
used it pretty
Sasuke
cool.
Aura
Yeah,
farmed
because
him
most of the
using-
time he was just using it to jump a motherfucker.
Yeah,
that
with
was-
that's it, he was
Sasuke
just
was
throwing
like,
hands.
yeah, with Sasuke it was like, all right, we coordinate. This is no longer a solo thing. This is a team effort.
Yeah.
So I think putting it in cool is fine.
I think we all agree you put it in cool. It's pretty cool.
Now another one for Naruto. The sexy
Oh,
no
Lord.
jutsu.
Yeah.
Oh lord.
Man, that shit was busted, bro. He was killing all these old men in Naruto.
You
I don't know.
make them
He took down the third Hokage as a kid with that jutsu.
I
He
think
took
it
down
was
Great
sick as
Jiraiya?
fuck because he made a whole god hesitate.
True.
He did. A whole deity. It's broken. Imagine whenever you're chilling, and that just happens to you, bro. Like you're beefing with someone,
Wait,
and they're like, "Sexy no jutsu," and then what do?
True.
Fold.
Nosebleed, apparently, man.
Yeah, fold. Fall to the
anime
ground.
rules, please.
Sick as
I mean,
fuck.
but are we really saying this is better than Clone Jutsu?
Dude,
Yeah.
he took
think
down
we
the
are.
third Hokage, and
I
one
think
of
it
the
is
great
just because it's
Shanin-
funnier. Put it like that.
We are. I
I'm
think
down.
we're as a collective putting it as sick as fuck.
I'm down.
Alright,
Take down a
Clone
god
Jutsu
with that
is
too.
fuck.
Good point, bro. Good call out, bro. Good looks. That's ball knowledge.
All right, now this is the next one is probably his most useful weapon, which is Takuya
Oh my
Jutsu.
god.
Dude, that damn
put that
swing
in-
got more screen time than 10-10, bro.
I
Swear
think
to
we got
God.
our first corny.
I agree.
Yeah,
think it's
the
pretty,
first cornball, bro.
Yeah.
The first cornball.
Are we trolling or being serious? Because
No, I think we're serious. It's corny as hell.
Corny.
This
Corny.
this is corny, bro.
It's not adult though. You can still use it. It's just corny.
It's his most powerful weapon, which is one could say it could probably go in broken.
I know you just killed 50 people, but you didn't mean it. I understand your pain.
Type shit.
I'm
Alright,
gonna pain. Oh my god.
we can go to a more recent anime. This is Hollow Purple.
Oh my god, bro. Incantation? Oh my god.
Go ahead and
I
put
think
that broken.
Dude, it's sick. It's sick.
It's
Oh, I
it
put
is
that
pretty
in
fucking
Imagine
cool.
imagine you're beefing and like you
The way
get
he
the
used-
amplified in the reversal.
The way he used it was pretty sick at the beginning of season 2, where he just like it felt like he was possessed.
Then
Nah, not even that. The
Deadman
fact
and I
Toto
know
was like, "Hey, you don't want to stand there, bro.
Season
You
one
don't, you
against
don't want to
the
stand there."
yeah, you don't want to be there, bro.
Dude,
I did.
I think it's sick as fuck.
I think we're all in
just-
agreement that it's sick.
I kind of want to
Red
rage bait.
Right next to Sexy no Jutsu.
I kind of want to rage bait though.
What?
What-
Yeah,
what
let's
go-
put it basic, bro. You're right.
But for Tyson only, it's in basic.
Nah, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He doesn't care,
He's
bro.
not, he's
Okay.
not even gonna see this.
Hollow, he doesn't even care about Hollow.
Look, you
Purple,
can,
bro.
Urban, you can think about it. Maybe you can use your one.
Go
Nah,
ahead,
leave
use
it alone.
it.
I think it's
Use
sick.
it.
I do think it's pretty cool. I would actually put it on cool because it's like a simple technique. It's just a big ball.
It's a better looking Gallic gun.
Bro, you're sitting there and you just hear you take the amplified and you reverse it. Just the whole like talk and then just the water droplet. And then just Hollow Purple. That's aura.
But- Yeah, true.
Well, then we
It was
have
cool.
we have another name Gojo.
That's
Broken.
sick, dude. That
Broken.
is
I think this is this might be for me
Broken,
at the top.
tippity top.
Yeah, because
Broken,
he stopped
they
time with
challenged
this,
it, though.
right?
All he did, every instance of it, he was just aura farming.
Bro, but like in the subway, it became so useless.
Well,
Who
he
cares
didn't
about
need
the
it.
subway?
He did,
He didn't
yeah,
need it.
he didn't need it,
Fresh.
but he didn't need it. But
He
they had a whole
literally-
counter for it. They legit had a whole counter for it.
Not
They
really.
did set up for a long time to make the perfect scenario to make this happen. So
It did take a lot of
But it-
work, but they had it.
It ended up not working.
I mean, yeah, obviously, fucking Gojo dry hump Jogo and like humped his leg off.
Yeah,
But-
and then he
What?
blew up the
Did you see
asparagus
that
in the
meme
wall.
where it's like Jogo POV and they just see like Gojo bent over his arm because he was like pulling it off?
So I
think
don't
it's
think I
broken.
watched this part, so I think you guys
I
are
haven't
comparing
watched it.
towards
It's
Broken.
wild.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, it was broken.
I think it's.
Well, I
broken.
think I did saw. No, I think that's where I stop at JJK, where they put Infinity. And
Alright,
then
well,
I just kind of.
Irving gets to decide because Soupy's like against it.
I think it's cool, bro. But not broken.
I go sick. It's on the same level as Hollow Purple.
I wouldn't say it's broken, dude. That's too much.
I think we're reserving Broken for actual Broken.
I don't know, y'all think about practicality though, as far as
I think it's just the
yeah.
cool factor. I think he can't get hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, they actually started punching him,
He never got hit.
but that's because he's him.
Where is
Okay.
invincibility on the coolness factor?
It's not
Yeah, that's just
invincible. It's the way
Low-key
he's
corny.
invincible.
It's low-key corny though.
He's
it's
not
low-key
invincible
good.
like Saitama, where
Saitama.
Saitama gets hit and doesn't take any damage. He's
It's like
yeah.
you
it's how
genuinely.
his
But
how he
this
uses
is why
it.
I'm still putting. You're acting like I'm downplaying it that hard. I'm still putting it in sick. Like
Well, yeah, well, that's
I
what I'm
know
saying.
that, but I'm just saying.
You genuinely can't reach him. You can't
know,
reach him, bro. There's an infinite
You can't
space
reach him.
compressed.
That's why I think it's sick.
All
I
right,
ain't saying-
all right. We'll reserve. Maybe I'll have to use my one, but
Use your
we'll
one.
reserve
Go
it
ahead.
for
Use
now.
it.
If
Use
you
it.
have
Use
to,
it.
you
No,
have
no,
to,
because
bro.
we want to. I want to see the I want to see the rest. See, like maybe you're
Yeah.
right. Maybe there is some other stuff that's kind of broken.
All right, so the next one we have Sakuna's influence.
Sukuna.
Sakuna's. It's the Kuna.
Sukuna.
Kuna misspelled it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean his influence?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Basically, Itadori.
Like when he
can-
swaps.
Yeah, when he swaps.
Oh.
I guess it's not really an ability.
Yeah, it's not really an ability. Just
It kind of
it's like
just
whenever
happens.
the Nine-Tails took over Naruto.
Also,
Yeah,
he did make like a binding vow with him.
I mean, yeah, but that's not really an ability though.
He hasn't used
Yeah.
it yet. Yeah, that hasn't been in the anime
Yeah.
yet.
So we skip
Use
this
it,
one.
yeah.
You guys think we skip this one?
I think you. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
this
basically
isn't really
it's
like a.
It's not an ability.
No, he
Can't
did
really
use it in Shibuya.
No.
No.
When
When he gave him all the fingers, I think that was just.
Oh
all the
yeah,
fingers.
it just forced him out.
Yeah.
He couldn't do anything.
You can say you can put Black Flash instead. I think Black Flash is fucking dope as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I also think Black Flash is dope as hell.
Yeah, Sakuna influence or swap.
I'm not gonna lie, I wish you put
basic.
Bafaraga in there. That was aura, bro.
Maharaga was pretty. That actually
He's
maybe even
broken.
broken too.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
bro.
that might be in the broken. Yo, you just give your ass beat, you're getting
Hey,
jumped with this
Go ahead
sacred
and
treasure.
go ahead and click on my character
Or domain
and look
expansion.
at
Domain
look at my
expansion,
background.
bro.
look on my Discord and look at my background right quick. Go ahead.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's Maharaga right there.
Maharaga just walking through a whole domain. Big
Domain
chillin'.
expansion would have been a sick one too, a sick ability.
Yeah, I kind of
But-
thought about it a little bit too late because I was like,
That's
everybody
fine.
can use it,
Nah,
but
nah.
at the same time, I was like, whatever.
It's okay. JJK would have JJK's
Okay,
all aura
actually
JJK
no.
would've filled
I
the whole
remember. I
tier list.
remember why. I remember why I didn't do domain expansion as a whole is because everybody's domain is different.
You should have used
Well, yeah,
Sakuna's
you could have
domain.
done a specific one. Yeah.
I thought Infinity was a domain.
No.
No.
technique.
That's just his ability.
Infinite Void. Infinite Void.
Infinite Void. Okay.
It's dude. It would have taken up the whole list, bro. Because everything in JJK is just aura.
Yeah, here's the
Everything
thing.
Yeah.
Here's the ones that I could have taken the whole list. Dragon Ball, Naruto, My Hero. That could have taken the entire fucking
Yeah,
list.
dude. The quirks.
I
My
think
Hero
just Naruto
especially.
Just My Hero. Well, yeah, there's just way too many stuff. So you have to be nitpicky.
Hey, you got somebody trying to talk to you, bro.
Yeah. I gotta put that.
What the
You just
fuck?
opened it and left.
Yeah, type shit. Siblings would be like
Yeah, what the fuck am I in?
152.
This from last episode. Oh,
I don't think
Oh,
you had to
you're
edit it out,
editing.
was it? Was it that? I didn't even notice it.
I just don't want to show her.
Okay. Whatever.
okay.
I don't
What
know
the
what-
fuck?
I don't.
There's
I didn't mean it
Yara.
that way. I didn't mean it that way.
No, I know what you mean.
Just go ahead and put that in basic, and we can move
I
on.
wouldn't even just put it. I just...
Yeah, you could just hide the layer.
Or just
We can
hide
hide
it.
this
Yeah,
layer?
just hide it. I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, no,
Next one is a Chainsaw Man.
like him turning into like him,
Him,
pulling
him
his
turning
little
into the chain.
cord. Dude, I think it's. I wouldn't even say late. I would just say don't because it hurts.
Does it hurt him?
Nah,
Yeah, it hurts him, bro. Because he's already used to it, but it hurt him whenever he turned into it.
it's still pretty dope.
I think so cool looking. Yeah.
I think you could put it next to Clone. Clone no Jutsu. Cool.
Yeah, it's not like sick as fuck, but it's like it's pretty out there
I
as
like-
terms of like design and
The form
it's a
itself is
fucking
sick.
Chainsaw Man.
Me personally, bro, calm.
I feel like I didn't get enough of him in the anime.
Yeah,
that
true.
too.
I mean, you didn't even see that. It wasn't even that much. Like 12
I hope- I
episodes.
hope
We
We're gonna leave
got
it.
one episode of. Well, we got like one at the start of him. At the start of the Anime.
That one was cool, dude.
Where's season 2 at? God,
The
they gave
movie's
everything
coming out in July. They gave everything to JJK, man.
They gave
Fuck!
everything. They gave everything to whatever the Mappa. God.
Yeah, they did, dude. They had
Greedy
JJK,
Mappa.
AOT. They were loaded, dude.
Can you
All right.
blame them?
Next we have blood control with power.
Oh,
That kinda-
I was thinking
Kind of
like,
nasty,
blood.
but it cool.
I
I
think
love
this,
power. I think
I think
it's
this is
broken.
practical.
I
Yeah.
think it's practical just because she's stinky.
Dude, I love power, bro. But low key, it's practical because she just passes out if she uses it too much.
Yeah, practical.
Oh, so there's like a drawback for her. I never actually.
They're just
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
just
yeah. She
weapons.
passes out.
The way she's using them is kind of lame. They're just weapons.
Yeah, it's
If
more
she-
like melee type shit.
Yeah,
If she
she
loses
just
too much
uses like
blood.
an axe.
I mean,
one
but
of
then,
the spears.
well, I don't know. I was gonna bring up the chainsaw man. It's just a weapon, but then it's fucking chainsaws for a head.
turns into it. Yeah, at least he, listen,
And he
it's
also
cooler.
has crazy regeneration too.
Yeah. Next one, one punch.
Okay, is that really the
Yeah, that's it. I mean,
Well,
you
we
don't
go
really
all
have
the
a
way down.
power
Broken?
for it.
All the way,
Broken?
put it all the way to the top. Broken.
Okay, one of you said all the
No,
way down.
we're not
all
talking
the way
about how
top.
good it is. We're talking about how cool it is.
Yeah,
It's pretty damn cool.
I think it's lame.
The ways that he's applied it.
Basic.
What?
Again, the anime stars is not him. It's the side
True.
characters.
That's true, but he only brings out the one punch whenever he's like,
Yeah, and it's a cool moment and all, but it's like
Furious punch.
it's not
I
that.
think
Is this
I mean,
the one that we're judging his overall strength as his ability? Or is this like we're talking about the
Nah, him just one punching it. Like
one punch or
cool.
something like
punching it, I'm
I don't
punching
know.
it.
Now that I think about it, because the one punch brings context.
Yeah, it elevates the person he's fighting. He had to really whip it out.
No, he whipped it out against like some weak ass motherfuckers on accident.
Yeah, that's true.
I think it's basic. It's still
think
cool
it's
to like
lame.
one shot them, but I think it's just basic.
Come on, boys. Whoa. Where's it going?
So we got
How
one
about
basic,
cool?
one lame. I don't really, I think I'm leaning more towards basic because it is literally just a punch.
punch.
Yeah.
I can see it.
I think it's basic. Irving said cool, Diego said lame, it balances out, bro.
It does balance out.
And then I said broken.
I'm biased.
I didn't do it, dude. I think it's basic.
Next we got All for One.
Dude,
that, one,
that's actually
that one's aura.
I think this one's
in
Power
his universe
fucking-
is broken. I think in his universe is broken.
not only because of the universe, because we already established that we can do it of what he could do, but what he does do is what we think he could do.
Yeah, he just uses everything.
He's
Yeah,
broken.
He
Okay.
steals and then just uses it.
Right
Like,
now,
I
now
mean-
you're like thinking about potential, but as far as he's used it,
Yeah, that's
he's
what
just
I'm
aura
saying.
farming.
That's what I'm saying. The potential that he uses it, the potential that it could be, is the potential that he does use. So
Yeah,
it's not even like a
kinda
potential
does.
thing anymore. Like he does do it.
I think well,
He'd be busted
Yeah,
for no
you're-
reason.
His only weakness is that he's kind of just getting old and tired.
Yeah.
Then again, you're
He's
thinking about like
using
the
tubes.
potential factors. Just think about how he used it already.
it's broken.
I think it's
me.
broken.
I think it's broken.
Broken.
True.
Yeah.
Broken.
Put it at the top.
This is kind of. This
Irving, throw a
is
rage bait
honestly
out
a
there.
really good villain. I'm kind
Throw
of.
a- He's rubbing his hand.
He's climaxing.
Throw a rage bait
Nah,
in there.
nah, I'm not rage baiting here, bro. I agree with this.
No, I want to bring this other one out. On the opposite hand, all one for all.
Yeah, he hurts
He's going
himself too
impractical because he lame.
This is so.
Yeah.
Got
I
it.
think- Where are you going?
I think.
much.
Daddy
break
said
out
stop.
Kachan.
This is.
Get
Are we
back
doing?
here.
This is.
Yeah.
Is
We're
this
not finished.
after he gets all of the previous One for All abilities?
I think we should do what has been shown.
I think it's cool,
Yeah, everything.
Dude.
Yeah.
He's
Cool.
Like
used all his abilities already.
I think you should have done the characters at this point.
I
How
think
base they are.
Well, One for All is like all the
It's
abilities
legit his
and
whole
whatnot.
character. It's his whole.
it
it's
it
his
is
whole thing.
cool, but I think it goes into practical because he just kind of like
I
the
think
way
it's
it was
cool.
set up. Like, oh yeah, you have all these powers.
Gear shift.
The gear shift
But-
thing was interesting.
That gear
I think
shift
it
was
kinda-
fire.
I
It was
did.
interesting.
Because
Again,
I'm looking at
we have to like. Go on.
because I'm looking at Chainsaw Man. I was like, I don't think he's as cool as Chainsaw Man.
Put it in practical, I
Really?
think.
Not the character, but his abilities.
But like, yeah. Well, that's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get. Well, what are we looking at for the ability? What part of it? All of it?
I think it falls more into practical. Oh well, I guess
Because All Might had the same power. But we're talking about Deku's like how he got it. When he got all of them.
Yeah, I think it will be different from All Might and Deku. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. So like, I think it's a little cooler that he gets to use everyone's.
Like the way I'm seeing it is the way Deku used it and how it works, but somebody else is using it. That's how I'm reading it. Like I imagine, I'm not thinking about the character at all. I'm thinking about
don't-
just what they did and how they used it.
I think it could be cool,
I think it was
but I don't
pretty
think he's using it well.
Dude,
I
I like
put
the
it in
way he was
practical.
comboing it. I think it's cool. I like the way he was comboing between them.
Well, then now I kind of agree with Rollo. He did that gear shift into this big mega punch, and then it did nothing.
Are we gonna use the movies as well? Because in the
Yeah,
movies,
go ahead
you
and stand
straight
in front of
aura.
it, pussy.
No, canon only. Every
See
time
what
we
does
have
it
this discussion, it has to be canon only.
Put it in practical.
I'm going practical.
I think it's cool.
And that's majority practical.
I think so. Yeah.
It's not like we're far off. We're pretty close.
Then we got My Hero Vigilantes, the Crueler, Glide and Glide.
Lame as
Man, put
fuck.
that one in
Crawler,
corny.
bro.
That shit's lame as fuck.
What? I had not seen this. Can I pull up a visual?
Yeah, showcase it.
Sure,
Yeah.
I guess I'll pull it up. So he's kind of just gliding around on all fours. He needs 3
4 points of contact.
points of contact.
Oh.
This is so lame.
Yeah, that's corny
That
as
is
hell.
Yeah, that's all you needed to
It's
see,
so
right?
lame. It's so lame.
What? How
I-
is this different from just running?
Dude, he compared.
I mean,
Okay.
I guess
He
it's
goes as
faster
fast
than
as the
running.
bike. He goes as fast as the bike. Okay.
Okay. So he's
Yeah.
Moomin Rider level of coolness.
Yeah, he's Moomin
He's
Rider.
actually, yeah.
Well,
Except he's on all
Moomin Rider
fours.
would be at the top. So
Moomin
I,
Rider's
for-
like,
I
yeah,
forgot to add Moomin Rider, and I thought about it too when I was doing the
The
one
heart of
punch
a
one.
hero, bro. The heart of a
yeah,
hero.
Moomin Rider bike throw. That's broken.
busted, bro. Most OP stuff I've ever seen. Coolest ever.
Yeah, this
So-
fucking sliding the light out.
This is one that was introduced today. Polygraph.
Oh, I saw a little YouTube short of it.
So, but for those who didn't see it, she basically can tell if you're lying or not if you shake her hand. Like she asks you a question, you shake her hand, and it's kind of like a lie detector.
Was that directly how they said it worked? Because I assumed it was just like she just. That's how
just
she
knows.
used it.
Yeah, that's how she
But-
used it. Well, I don't
I
know
think
if
she just needs
that's.
to touch you. I think
She might just need to
you.
touch you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but
that's
how
what I
did she
thought.
use it?
She asked somebody a question.
She asked a question. Well, she shook her hand. She shook Koichi's hand, and she asked the question, "Are you the crueler?"
That's pretty basic.
And he said,
And he said, "No, because technically he's not the crueler. He's the crawler."
Yeah, she said it wrong. So
Oh my
he gotta
goodness.
live with it.
okay, well, this looks like it's just practical to me.
I think it's basic as hell. What you mean? There's no aura.
I mean, it's useful.
But
Yeah,
you really
yeah, but
haven't
we're
seen
not-
her use
yeah,
it.
basic and
I, don't,
practical
I think
are
it's
kind of the same
basic
thing.
because I
we're
think
not
it's
going
basic.
I think
yeah, we're
it's
not going
basic
off
too.
usefulness, man.
This would go hard in a courthouse.
Well, you're going on potential here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Yeah.
True.
Well, it's also like only she knows, so you could be capping. So it's not even- she could be a judge.
Yeah, it is a
They
very
do that.
selfish kind of quirk because you can't really prove to others
Mhm.
other than yourself.
Unless you take a lie detector yourself.
Type
Type
shit.
But then how would you believe the person giving the lie detector test?
Right?
It's just a loop.
It's just two con artists.
Yeah.
Two
They
con artists.
fooled everybody.
So the next one, I wasn't sure about it, but I thought it was like kind of funny enough, and it's just the Death Note.
Broken.
Ah,
Want me to write your name in it, Diego? Swear to God.
please.
Yeah.
I'll
Now,
say this is.
I think
Go
this
on.
is broken
I think it's broken. The way he was using it too. I think. it's
because
broken.
you just write the name of the person you want to kill. Not only that, even though there's a bunch of rules, you can choose how they can be killed.
Well, you also have to see them. You can't just write the name. You have to like.
Yeah, you
No.
need to know how do they look like.
Uh-huh. But still, though, I think it's broken.
I
Mm.
agree. I think this is the way. I think the way he light used it. Even though I've seen enough TikToks to know he got pretty fucking creative with it.
But
I
I'd say
understand
on the
it.
coolness factor, he didn't get too crazy with it when he did anything with it.
Really? Like when he like ripped a little piece and he like started like writing.
Yeah, that
but
was too short right there.
Bro, the way he ate a potato chip and ate it.
Cheap, a potato
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah, cheap.
Little Hispanic show. Little Hispanic show.
Nah, just because of that, I think it's just cool.
I think it's broken.
I'll give it a 6 fuck.
I
I'm
thought it
going
was
cool
broken.
on this one.
I guess it goes
Looks
into
like-
sick as fuck based on medium.
Hmm.
Somewhere in there, somewhere in the between. I think it probably goes into cool. I think 3 to what? Did you put it in broken? Who put it in broken?
I put it
I
in
do.
broken.
I put it in broken.
Okay, it's going in 6 fuck.
Right. Based on the medium. The median, rather. Now the next one, I didn't. This is the only one I added from One Piece, which is the Gum Gum Fruit.
Broken.
No,
It's
Yeah.
just broken. That's
Yeah.
just
The way he
broken.
uses it.
I think it's just
First of
cool.
all,
Yeah. The way he
I don't
uses
even
it is
watch.
broken.
Who's watched it?
Me?
I've read it.
It's cool as fuck and potentially broken. What do you mean?
I
Isn't
think
But
it?
you can't
I'm
say
gonna ask you guys
potentially.
this.
Outside
I
looking
don't
in,
watch
Okay then.
outside
Let me-
looking in, it's on
Let
cool.
me tell you straight up, it's fucking broken.
It's broken.
I don't think it's broken.
Outside looking in, from information that I've heard.
Here's why it's not broken.
And you're
All
wrong.
you need is seawater. And I'm wrong. All
Are
you
you
need
wrong?
is
What?
seawater. And guess what? The world is filled, and 90% of the fucking world is filled with water.
Oh,
Seawater.
You can't swim,
Now you're
huh?
talking about
He can't
practicality
swim.
again. You're talking about practicality again.
Did anyone hit him with water?
They
No.
Yeah.
he has almost drowned multiple times, and they hit him with the
That was like-
stones. They hit him
Okay,
with
but-
those
Not gonna-
stones that have seawater on them.
Yeah, sea prism.
All right.
I still think
Overall,
it's broken.
as far as base wise, he's done a lot more cooler shit to balance all that out.
Yeah, he did. Bro,
He's done
especially
way more cooler
recently,
shit with that.
Where we're at,
Okay.
Look, we're
He's
just
a
talking
god.
about we're just talking about him stretching. We're not talking about him using hockey.
no,
I'm
I
not
know.
talking about
He's-
hockey.
I'm not talking about
the
hockey either.
gears.
He's a legit god.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I ask a question here to the
Yeah,
three
yeah,
of
go
you
ahead.
who have watched it? Isn't his ability not to stretch?
Yeah, it's not his
Ooh.
actual
It's not,
ability.
the, it's not the
His
stretch.
ability is to like he's like a god or whatever. Like he can
He's
do.
the
he
god
can
of
manipulate-
imagination and freedom.
Okay, now we're going into
Yeah.
things that I have not read.
That's
I
what
have
the
not
anime,
reached
or
Gear
the
five.
anime is at.
It should actually
Yeah.
be called the what is
Sun
it?
God
Hito no
Nika.
Mi Maro Nika.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Dude, it.
What?
Oh my god, shut up.
NIKKA,
NIKKA.
man.
NIKKA.
I think it's just 1K.
I think it's broken. No, it's 2Ks.
We had something, another.
We can discuss that
show
later,
had
but I'm
something
pretty
like
sure
this
it's one.
now.
Huh?
I think I remember another show having something like a power of imagination.
Basically, it's. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? That's not what he does.
Ball, ball, ball.
Well,
That's what
think-
Luffy is to me, to be honest.
I think he's broken,
Yeah,
dude.
to me right now, he's just a man that stretches. Or a man made of rubber. I haven't reached Gear 5, and you guys are talking about that.
Go ahead and watch.
Even I've seen it. I haven't even seen the show
No,
yet.
no.
Who
Okay,
hasn't
look,
seen
if
Joy
we're
Boy?
going on base and cool and artifact, go ahead and watch it. Go roll the clip. Roll the
Bro,
clip.
you gotta roll the clip.
Watch
I-
the
Go ahead and
what's
inform
his name?
yourself.
The
You gotta
Kaido
inform
fight,
yourself.
I watched a
Not
little
Kaido.
bit. I just thought maybe the fucking God thing was probably gonna be like some sort of weird descendant bullshit.
No, it's not.
No.
It's not his.
It's based on the fruit.
inheritance.
It's based on the
based
fruit.
on the fruit.
Reincarnation.
Okay.
kind of fruit.
Okay, now that kind of sways me as that's more of a sick.
It's,
So,
I
so
think it's
the
broken.
so the thing is, the gum fruit was like they labeled the fruit the
Wrong.
wrong thing on purpose in order to like keep people from seeking it out.
Just a
essentially.
gatekeep. It was like major gatekeeping from like the world government, dude.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All
Conspiracy.
right, so I am.
I'm saying sick.
Hey, pull up a clip though. I still want to see the clip.
The Hikari fight. What was his name? I always forget his name. The Admiral.
So we got 2 sick as fuck and 2 broken. I don't know where Irving's thing on this.
Irving,
Light
you're
Emerald.
swaying this. Where are
I
you
go
putting this?
I go sick.
Sick, all right.
Man.
I'm
Tony, you
gonna
don't
use
know.
my one. Go ahead and
Yeah!
put it up.
Oh my
Yeah, okay. There's the first one.
You had to, bro. W. Don't worry. I'm
yeah.
gonna save mine for something good. Don't worry.
I swear to God, if One Piece in these tier lists that we do, One Piece never leaves S plus tier.
Yo, catch up then. Yo, I catch up.
Man, I ain't watching 1,000 episodes, man. I
What's
don't
his
wanna
name?
bet.
What's the Light Admiral's name? It's
Kizaru.
Oh yeah, there you go,
I
Kizaru.
figured it out. Yeah.
No.
Kizaru.
Yeah, Kizaru.
All right, next we have Natsu, which is just a fire dragon. He,
Yes.
he's, a, he's a dragon.
That was
who
pretty
breathes
sick as
fire.
fuck.
I haven't seen this. I'm gonna be
I
honest.
think it's cool. It's cool.
I think it's that's sick as fuck.
He has the
Because-
power of like fire, like breathing fire like a dragon, but he gets the power like a Zenkai boost every time he eats fire, no matter from where it comes from. What like whether
And then
magic, natural cause, or whatever. And he also
then he can
has
also
eaten
use
mana
it.
crystals. Yeah, and he can also take elements from that fire and use it.
That just sounds like basic stuff to me.
I think it's
He did
cool.
lightning fire, bro.
There, he has lightning fire. He has dark fire, light fire,
Godfire
god fire.
or God slaying fire, dragon slaying fire. Well, he
It's just a
has
bunch of
inherently-
fires. What you telling me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, he also
Oh,
ate mana crystals.
I'll put
yeah.
it in cool, I guess.
they
I'll
have
put it in
different
cool as
properties.
well.
I think it's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that
Pretty
was
cool.
That was decent on that one. Next we got another My Hero that we kind of skipped.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be like
This
Leech.
one's kind of dope, actually. I ain't gonna cap.
This is kind of sick. The way it's presented, I think it's sick as hell.
I think
I
it's
agree.
sick as fuck.
He could
The way
destroy
he's-
like just surrounding him now at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
He doesn't have
where
to
he
touch
did the
anyone.
ground. That was kind of broken now that I remember.
Because
I
like
think
it
it's
was so
Everything in like a
difficult
6
fighting
mile
him.
radius or something.
They had to be so careful. They had to like plan it out so hard, bro. Just to even like beef with him.
I'll be right back. Won't take me long.
I think.
But I
this
think
is sick as fuck.
I think it's sick as fuck.
I agree.
Yeah, I
think
go
it's
with
broken.
sick.
Alright. I realized that maybe I've done these icons a little too big or the list too small.
Or you put too many good shit in here and not enough poopy shit.
Maybe. No, there's still some poopy stuff down there.
I'm back.
Alright, Tony, you're back. We didn't want to give this opinion. Didn't want to skip this one for you.
Yeah.
So, the Avatar state.
Put that straight to the top.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
You have not one, not two, not three, but four elements, full mastery, because of previous users' experiences.
Yeah, food.
Huh?
No.
No. Put the camera down.
No.
Alright, what is that?
Oh, he got McDonald's.
Oh,
Hey, you
got
made
the Don?
someone get
Mickey
McDonald's
D's.
at 2 a.m.
Hell yeah.
I gave him a good tip. Leave me alone.
Good looks.
Chicken bone.
$1.
Milo chicken bone. I'm hungry. I ate nothing.
You got something from the dawn, bro?
You didn't get Mina? What kind of sauce you got? Because I know you got some nugs.
No. I got that triple cheeseburger. You big.
Yeah, you big for that.
All right, so the Avatar state. I think this one can go broken because I think that the entire premise of the show was to go to this state.
I didn't know he got the knowledge of all the
whole
previous
premise.
avatars.
But it was like a failsafe for sure. What do you mean by whole premise?
I never watched it.
Okay.
No, this-
way.
But I
That's-
was assuming like, oh, okay, they're training him to be like the ultimate Avatar
No, this is
No.
or the
this is
Avatar.
avatars they have as like a failsafe. If they're about to die or like they really need it, they go into this.
So in
It's not something
universe-
he needs to train for.
In universe, this
train-
was meant to be broken.
Yeah, they can train to go into it at will, but
Hmm.
that's not the premise of the show. The premise of the show is him to bring balance to the warring states.
All right, this is
But-
bringing me down to being sick as fuck.
But also, how cool are the bendings to begin with?
They're
I don't
pretty
think the
fucking
bendings
sick.
are all that cool.
They're pretty
Especially
fucking
how they
sick.
use them.
What?
The
Okay,
think it's
fire,
sick.
fire is just Natsu, is that his name? It's worse than Natsu's fire.
nah, because you can shoot if you have a good mastery over it, you can shoot out lightning.
Yeah,
Or
we're
Did you
gonna
ever
if
say
see
you
it?
have-
We're not saying potential. Did you
No,
ever see Aang
we
do
have
any of
seen
this
it.
cool stuff?
Yeah, we
with
have
Uncle Iroh, right?
even more mastery. If you're like a prodigy, you can have your flames blue, which burn hotter. You can also fly with fire.
But how cool is it? I'm saying it's just him
Blue
shooting
fire?
fire.
That's
It's
just
just
pretty
them
fucking
shooting
cool.
water. I don't know. I never found it to be
All
that
right,
cool.
let me keep breaking it down for you. And then even more mastery with fire, you can use
Lightning. I know of these.
no, even greater than that. It's like telekinesis fire. Like you can shoot. It's called combustion. You can like make a place explode by looking at it.
Oh,
like
with
a
the guy
little-
with
a little
the thing
area.
on his forehead,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
eyeball on his
I'm
forehead.
blowing it. I'm blowing you up with my mind.
Exactly. with
But does
water,
Aang have that?
you can ice bend. Aang? No, he didn't have that kind of mastery over it. It's a specific sub mastery you got to dedicate to.
Right. We're talking about what Aang can
Water?
do specifically.
Oh, what Aang can do? He could take your bending away and just make you useless.
I
Yeah.
did see that.
Wait, he can
water-
nullify your.
Yeah.
Oh.
At the very end
Can
of the series,
indeed.
you learn how to do that. With water, you can blood bend, so you can fully control other people. And depending on how much mastery you have over that, you can control a whole courtroom of people. And You just get away.
did that. They did do that.
with the
But do we see Aang do these things? Is what I'm saying.
no, Aang, the Avatar
with
has mastery. So look, usually people that have this kind of mastery are people that only have one element, which is everybody else except for the Avatar. Avatar has to master all elements, so it's like a jack of all trades, master of none type thing. But he still has.
So he's not tapping into the super cool stuff of.
No, unfortunately, no. But Korra learns lightning, and
And fuck Korra.
no, I don't think I'm wrong. She learns metal bending, which then again is like another sub mastery for
She's
earth
just
bending.
Magneto type shit.
And then
Type shit.
aside from metal bending for earth users, if they compress the lava enough, they can liquefy it and turn it into lava. Turn the earth into lava. And that shit's pretty cool.
There's a lot of bending.
It's not no hollow purple, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Not no
But it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
Like
Yeah,
water
they-
bending.
But I'm
you
going
can
down to like
heal.
practical.
I think it's
be
sick.
honest.
I think it's sick. That fight against Kuzan, or
I'm leaning towards cool at this point.
he had like all of them like in a ring around him. And
Are
he
we
just...
comparing? Go on.
No, I was just explaining like elements to you.
Oh, another thing that he can do, airbending, he can just suffocate you to death. Like, come on, bro. Lock in.
Man, I don't need to breathe.
Alright, I'm leaning
Cool.
towards cool.
Sick as fuck. I don't know if it's broken, but it's sick as fuck.
The Avatar stage itself, it's sick as fuck with what he's done with it.
There you go. What have you learned? Where you want to put it?
I'm sticking to practical. I don't think it's that. I don't think
Pull
it's all
up,
that.
pull up a click. Pull up a click.
I've seen it though. I've seen the show. That's what I'm saying.
Way buns.
What do you think, Irvin?
I think I'll leave it right there where it stands.
Sick as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, we're giving it sick as fuck.
All right.
Next, we got Demon Slayer's breathing style.
Which one?
No Kame Kagura.
I think just what's his name?
I'm not gonna lie. Zenitsu. Oh, Tanjiro.
Tanjiro has like 5 of them.
He has 3, 4.
No.
No, 3.
Nope.
3. No,
Water,
he did Thunder. He
lightning,
did Thunder at the end of the season 2.
fire.
Season 3.
Yeah, I added this one just because you guys knew more, and not because I knew. So in my mind, it was kind of like, oh, they can all do this, they just happen to have different elements.
Kind of,
Yeah, it kinda
sorta.
works like that. Yeah. it
Except
kinda
for
works
sun
like
breathing, I think it's different.
that. I think it's cool. It's kind of similar to just spewing out fire.
All right, this is
I
why I
think-
think
Although I
this is why I think it's lame as fuck. None of that actually happened. So it's just visual effects.
Bro,
You're right. You're technically right.
if the
What?
author never said that,
It's just
What about Rengoku?
Because it's like they all have like these nice visual effects with like fire, water, and all that bullshit. But the actor said like, oh, it's just to visualize things. It's not to actually, not because they are doing that.
yeah, it brings it down to corny.
Yeah, the
Damn.
Tyson will be
Y'all
sick to
hate
his
it. I
stomach.
love this anime, but damn.
Like
It's like when you
yeah.
think about it, it's actually kind of fucking lame, right?
Yeah, true. It is. It's like
Don't put polygraph above this.
it's almost like
Polygraph is going above this, bro.
Lord,
I think
I think
it's
you
going
go
almost-
basic.
I think you
because-
go basic.
I think you can go in basic. I'll stick up for a little, just a little bit. Put it in basic.
Bro, I get it's like for representation, but like some of these, I feel like it actually is. Like for wind breathing, like when he does like one of those slashes that just sends shit out flying, like fucking like air slashes. That doesn't feel like it's just him swinging his sword. It's an actual ability. Granted, we are talking about Tanjiro though. Tanjiro
There's
can't
also-
wind breathe.
Stupid. There's also like spoiler for a later person that does actually have visual attacks. But well,
We're
that's
talking
for the
anime.
future. Yeah. And everybody else is just it's
The
not actually.
moon.
All right.
There's no fire. There's no water.
Who up for lane? We
Yeah,
keep
Tyson would be
it
sick to his
lane.
stomach. Tyson would be sick to his stomach.
Dude, if
doing that,
Tyson
bro.
wants to defend this, he has to fucking show up.
Type shit.
Now this next one, I think only me and Tony know about. It may be Subi. Adola
I think
Burst.
I think it's cool.
Only Shinra's.
Oh,
they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool and potentially.
This is where he
broken.
like. Is this the one where he like goes super fast? He disappears.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah, kind of. It's more like.
No, it is. Whenever he has an Adala burst. No,
Does he
no,
disappear?
no, no, no.
because
That's
I thought it
not
was
Adola
he's
Link.
going. I think he was like just goes. I think it was either back or forward
Adala
in time.
burst.
No, he goes so fast that he goes back in
No.
time, and then
It's whenever he has a link is that he's able to do that. A
Yeah.
dollar burst is I think is his inherent technique.
either or he's going. He's going into that like he breaks his body
Look.
down and reassembles.
That's when he has a link though. That's
Yeah, I mean
What-
that's what I was thinking with this. It's like the link because I couldn't remember the difference between the burst and the link.
yeah, no. The burst is just his ability.
Yeah.
So let
it's
me-
just his
I'm
fire
looking at,
feet. His fire feet.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the definition breakdown of it.
What?
So a dollar burst is a pure flame from a dollar, and a dollar link is a connection to another worldly entity from the world of a dollar, which
but none of them are
enhances.
the ability.
So wait, that means they both go hand in hand though, right?
No, not everybody can just have a link. It's like a temporary.
You need a burst to have
Okay,
a link
so
because
here-
everybody has an Adala.
Here's what I was thinking with this. It doesn't matter the name right now. I was
Yeah, it matters.
thinking it was
Just his ability to go fast.
the ability to go extremely fucking fast where he like kind of just disappears.
Yeah, he can't do that on his own. He needs to have a link.
That's fine. You just talk about the
Okay,
ability.
so we'll just add the link to the thing,
Yeah.
dude.
Just make the ability. Just make his ability. I think it's cool. I don't think it's sick as fuck. I don't think it's broken.
I was gonna say it's sick as fuck to go so fast that you break down into molecules and then
His
meet up with a
control was
god.
dog shit. His control of it was
Is that
dog
what it
shit.
is? You guys need to explain this for me and Irving because we haven't watched this.
Yeah, he goes extremely fucking fast to the point that he just kind of breaks down into molecules, and I believe he goes back in time.
That's
To rebuild
with a
himself.
link. They're asking like what it is by itself. By itself,
No,
he
no,
has.
Bro,
I'm
he's
saying-
asking about
We're
what
not
it is in
talking-
general.
What he does, just what he does, because I don't.
Look,
yeah.
I'm not talking about. Okay, look, his usual
That's
ability.
what I'm trying to tell him.
His usual ability, the thing that he does all the time, is that he just has fire coming out from his feet.
Yeah.
And he can kind of like just be like fly.
Use
and
it to like
whatever.
boost around. Yeah.
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 But the further than that, with the link, with the burst and link, he can break down into molecules and then skip time.
Because he's moving so fast.
Because he's moving
pro-
so fucking fast.
He's propelling himself so fast that he's able to.
Is the
Hey,
second
does
part
it
that I'm
look cool?
thinking. I
Does
think
it
looks
look cool?
I think the visuals on there are
How does
pretty
it use it?
sick. Okay.
You guys,
Okay, I'm
you guys
pulling
have
it up,
sway.
I'm
You
pulling
guys
it
have.
up.
Okay. I think I'm just trying to. You guys have more sway in this vote than we do because we haven't seen how he uses it and whatnot.
How much fast feet? I think it's cool.
Honestly, it didn't look as cool as I imagined it. He wasn't really using it all that well.
Yeah, that's the only reason I think it's cool. If he gets it down,
I'll put it in cool.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I'll put it in cool.
I'm alright.
It's not. He's not no Minato, is what I'm saying.
it's crazy when people think the Flash is gonna lose to Minato. That should make him sick.
Alright, I think maybe Soupy and Tony know more about this one. Is Adult Gone.
Dude,
That
it's,
one-
We have all. We've all seen this.
it's
I've seen
sick
this.
as fuck, but it's lame.
What?
Take a fuck, but it's lame.
He sacrificed his whole future potential and everything just to do that.
I think that makes it even harder.
Yeah, especially in the context.
I
Of,
think it's
like,
sick as fuck.
why he
but,
did it?
like, yeah, that's why I think it's sick as fuck. But that's it, bro. That's your future. If he wasn't the MC, that's his future potential.
So tell me what this is actually.
Okay, so he was having a fight. He was pissed off, but he was too weak to fight them. So he's like, you know what? He puts like a. He's like, all right, you know what? I want to get strong right now, real quick. I want to stake my future potential, me getting stronger, everything I will amount to into this form, and that's it.
Isn't just like his
Just-
future life form
Yes.
or whatever, like his future, like years of his life.
Yeah, exactly. Like the potential he has in his future. I was staking in this one fight right here, right now. I don't care what happens after this fight. And yeah, that's why I think it's lame. It's sick as fuck in the context, but it's lame as fuck because he legit was in the ICU.
Now,
True.
I'm not a power scaler or anything, because I think that's just lame as fuck. But how strong is he compared to like the old man or the turtle motherfucking looking dude?
So the person who was fighting glazed him enough to be like, I
This is
gotta
a problem for
put
the
him down
team.
right now because
Yeah.
he's comparable to the Ant King. And
He was comparable to that.
yeah, and to put it forward, like to give you more context, what is it, Netero? He did nothing to the Ant King. He maybe scratched him and bruised him a little bit.
The old guy.
Yeah,
Fighting him, yeah.
He killed him with the bomb. No, I remember.
yeah, but that's like a cop out. That's like he knew he was
That was the.
probably gonna die and kill him with the nuke.
Yeah. Okay.
Basically. But yeah. But I think it's lame as fuck because it just kills him. But in the context, it's sick.
I think you're on your own on this one here, Subi. I think this is.
I think it's
I
sick
think
as
this
fuck.
is sick as fuck. Yeah.
Because whenever
He used it,
Killua
I
pulls
think
up to him and he's just constantly using the same attack, which is like him making a massive ass ball of Nen and compressing it into like a little fucking star and then punching the shit out of she's already a corpse. But Killua snaps him out of it, like he turns around slowly and there's just a tear coming down his eye. Tell me that wasn't hard.
It was pretty hard. What do you think, Irvin?
I think it's up to Irving. I think nothing matters for me.
I think I'll put it in sick.
Sick? Okay.
And then the transformation into this form.
Yeah, I think
Black-
it was all sick. But
black and
as
white
an
silhouette.
ability, I think it's just
Alright, it's going to sick. The next one. Now, I didn't know what the fuck to put with the
Godspeed?
Kulia.
Godspeed. Hell yeah, that's broken.
Yeah, straight up aura.
Broken. That's aura broken.
This is
He-
broken to y'all?
He's able to, dude. He is legit Godspeed, bro. He's faster than Minato.
I don't want to hear. How does he use it, man? I don't care what his potential is.
He basically electrifies his nervous system to be able to move faster than
But I-
lightning.
See, yeah, but like, was there anything cool that he did with it? Like, I don't remember him going
He would
crazy
legit
on
put
anyone.
down a circle, and if you even entered it, bro, you're instantly, and that's like it was so close to him that it was like legit, like almost his skin. He was able to like react to something like that. Like if it's basically like touching his, the second it touches his skin, he's able to react to it, and he moves so fast that nobody can even see. It's like legit, like fucking fast as fuck.
So
Fast
you
as
know,
fuck.
you remember the Ant King had his royal guards, right?
Nope.
Diego? No. Okay.
Nope.
Well, one of them, well, they're all fucking menacing, but he was fighting one of them and keeping them at bay, because he couldn't like straight up kill him because he regenerates. I think they all regenerate a little bit, but this one was like the most dangerous in terms of raw power, and he was like, he couldn't touch Killua because of how fast he was, and he kept like frying him, just disintegrating his body parts that got too close.
So
Okay.
far, this is all sounding pretty sick to me. I don't know if I want to put it in broken.
Look
yet.
up UB versus Killua.
My thing is, it's hard for me to like put speedsters. Like, a lot of the speedsters are done wrong in anime.
I
They
think
don't
in general.
portray. In general, I think very few speedsters are done well. Like, you know one speedster that I think is done really well that you guys are gonna think like, nah, but like honestly, the one from Incredibles,
Who
the
the
little
fuck?
kid, Flash. Is he Flash?
There we go. Cool. Broken.
All right, bro. Every.
I'm thinking about it a lot, but
Mm.
I think I still bring it down to cool. If it was between that, broken and cool, I think I'd go down to cool.
I'll go with cool.
Or you can put it in the middle if you want.
Middle where?
Put it
Like right here. Just put it right there.
Well, there's you said broken and cool. There's a whole tier right there in the middle between
What is
broken
thick?
and cool.
Just put it in sick.
All right.
Put it in sick.
They're going right next to his companion. And then we got
Oh, that's
Mob-Psycho's
broken.
telekinesis.
That's broken, bro.
I've always been biased to telekinesis. I like the idea of telekinesis. I think it's a fair and balanced ability.
Well, when it comes to mob specifically.
I mean like fair and balanced, like not like coolness. Like, it's not corny.
I think when it comes to mob, I think when he does reach that 100, he's broken as hell.
It is so broken. And he's pissed.
What we've seen and how he used it, I think it's up there. I think so.
Nobody else.
I haven't watched it.
Man. Tough crowd. Broken.
Broken. Everyone is broken. What we got next? Oh yeah, I forgot.
He did not throw in Konosuba, dude.
Wait, I might have thrown in Konosuba's a steal.
Is this where he steals the panties?
This is where he steals the panties. Yeah.
No, he can steal everything else. He can steal like
Yeah, he
swords and
can.
money.
He can, but let's be real. The one thing he fucking steals is people's panties.
Go ahead and put this in broken for me, bro.
Yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
very practical.
Very practical. All right, so I'm putting this in corny for sure, right? Actually,
No. I'm gonna
It's
use my
practical.
one.
you're gonna use your one.
I'm gonna use my one. Put it in broken, bro. I don't want to hear it.
did
Fuck
not.
it, bro. Use this one. Use this one.
Again, use this one. I have to respect.
Unless
I was
you-
gonna put it at
unless you wanna
don't
use
because
your
it's
one.
literally just like a fucking perm.
I'm gonna use my one.
Unless you want to use your one, Rolla, and then
No, I don't know if I want to use it just yet. Maybe later. Now there's two here. There's Titan. I don't know if I wanna even add this. I was gonna bring it up to you guys. There's Titan and then Carlos a Titan.
There's all the different types.
Yeah, that's what I was saying because there's different types of Titans. I don't know if we want to restrict it down to just Aaron or.
Nah, they're all different.
They're all very different.
Yeah, I think you can do.
Colossal.
How many did you add?
Just Aaron's Titan and Colossal Titan.
Oh,
I guess that's fine.
yeah, man. Sure.
They're all
No.
pretty different,
Yeah.
but
Let's start with Aaron's Titan.
Titan that sees the future.
Rue, I forgot he does that.
He does that.
He does do
The
that.
previous users,
Walk
yeah.
to a fate, apparently.
Yeah, you can do.
I was just gonna say this is cool. I mean, he does. He's just a Titan that knows how to fucking throw down.
I think it's broken.
Rue, but the time thing is kind of.
It's just broken, dude. Everything he did, just to end like that. But yeah,
He sets up the whole.
Irving,
the
what do you
whole
think?
timeline.
Big
Well,
monster. That's about it.
Yeah,
Broken,
big
bro.
monster. He goes in cool.
Big monster.
I mean,
Big monster with
With the ability to see the future, but he can't really do anything about it because he
Hey,
can't.
but
see
he can also box.
True.
and he can get the brass knuckles.
Yeah.
giant ass brass knuckles.
He could pick up a rock. Already
Oh,
picked up a rock.
true.
You can set his whole body on fire.
Rock
Yeah, you
throw
gotta
on its
get-
own.
you gotta
goes
get
to
angry.
broken too.
Anybody else want to sway the?
Nope.
Other than cool.
No, I think it
Nope.
goes. Yeah,
Okay.
Okay, we're just looking at the
you hit it
Titan.
right on the nail.
All right. So the next
It's
one
just
is
a giant.
The next one is Colossal Titan.
I think this one's even worse, dude.
Yeah, I think it's so much worse.
It's just a bigger. He's just
Yeah.
bigger.
Titan.
Yeah, I got to the
He's
point
bigger
where
and he's hot.
it became useless. They
Yeah,
were able
but
to take out multi of these.
Whenever he spawns in, he turns into a nuke.
Yeah,
Oh,
he kind of
true.
just shows. He kind of just shows up, fucks shit up, and it goes away, right?
Yeah.
He just blows up. Like Deadman said, he kind of
When
just
he-
shows up,
When
blows
he
up.
transforms, they use it as like a nuke with Armin. And he just transforms. He just transforms into it. Like just falls down like a nuke.
I think put it in cool.
Yeah, he can wipe a whole town out alone.
I think
Yeah,
honestly,
I
this
can
one might be
roll
even
on
better than Aaron.
Just because it's a nuke, but like once he's transformed, normal people can't kill him. You have to like shoot some shit at him just to like kill him, or like to like slash it.
Yeah, they gotta use the thunder spears.
Yeah, because the heat, it has a bunch of steam coming off of them, and it's also like way too hot. Like their body's way too hot.
He got that hot ass breath.
Type shit.
Them onion bread.
I would put it. In
I'll
cool, to
put
be
it in
honest.
cool. Yeah,
Alright, so
I forgot he blew up.
And you don't know nobody.
Exactly.
It's a song. It's a song.
I forgot I added this. Next one is the phone
What the hell are you on, man? Put
From
that in
where?
the corner.
from what's it called? I reincarnated to another world with a smartphone.
Type shit.
Nah.
I don't remember
I ain't
what
never
all
seen
it
it.
was used for.
I've never.
What is it
yeah.
used for? What do they do?
I don't know. I was hoping none of you watched it.
No,
Nah,
one of us-
man.
But
Is it
one
just
of
a
you, I'm
phone?
Irving. It's literally, from what I know, it is literally just a phone and you can access the internet just like normal. But you're in
Ow.
another world.
All right.
Okay, so we put this at the bottom of the list, is what you're saying.
You know, at the very bottom.
Yeah.
Dude, I have this. Like, come on. I have this ability, bro. Come
Yeah,
on.
he's like cooking.
True.
The next, the next we have the vending machine.
The vending machine.
Yeah,
What are you on, bro?
bending.
Put that shit in the same category.
Nah,
corn around the corner.
if y'all knew what was up, y'all know he kind of busted, bro.
That's Wayos, bro.
How does it get resupplied? Or it's not in another world, is it?
It's in another world.
It's like, yeah, he is in another world, yeah.
How does it get resupplied?
Through dark magic or something.
Oh,
You
okay.
can
Okay,
shoot,
that,
so it's
pulses
like-
of
okay.
magic.
okay, that kind of works.
Well, it's sort of like, it's like,
No.
think about like solo leveling shit. Like he interfaces with like a
A little UI.
screen, yeah, UI, and he uses money to just restock and create shit or whatever.
Oh, so he
Do
has like
abilities.
the money they use. They actually got to use money to get stuff from him,
Yeah,
and
and
then
he can dispense some too. Yeah, I think it's something about his life total or something. I don't fully remember.
Yeah,
bro,
can I get some
but
chips out of him?
You could, yeah, you can get cup
What-
noodles,
yeah,
you can get
what's his
water, hot
catalog?
water. Huh?
What's
That's
that catalog
catalog.
looking like?
I don't even remember.
You
I was
lucky sack.
honestly, I was brain deadly watching this shit. It was so ass. It was
Classic
it was
Irving.
such a
Alright.
horrible anime.
So you're
Like
saying
corny.
it's lame?
Put in corny.
Don't-
Corny.
The only scene I remember was him dispensing like a hot ass beverage to hurt someone.
Alright, now you sway me. That's kind of practical.
Use your one. Use your one. Roll. Use your one. Use your one. Roll. I dare you.
Nah, that's not
It's
going to
corny.
practical. There's no way.
It's
putting
so
that on.
ugly. It has to go back to lame, bro. Just because it's so ugly.
I agree.
Is it better than Talk No Jutsu?
I think
Yeah, I'd
it is,
say
dude.
so. I think so. Yeah.
100%. Next we got back to the real stuff. We got MoeMoeKyun's psychic powers.
This is like worse than
I think it's cool.
Mob Psychos, no? This is
Mhm.
kind of the same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Significantly, one of them is like an actual cataclysm.
I think it's
well,
pretty
I'm
cool.
not entirely sure what the difference between telekinesis and psychic is.
It's the same shit, but like the way they're
Just different.
portrayed is different.
Same shit, different name.
I'd go with it's practical. I think.
I think this is more
I
of
agree.
a practical use because he mainly uses it to like grab things. She
Yeah.
He's got
uses it
big
like an
hands.
extension. Yeah, she uses it like an extension of her body. And she also
say.
Go ahead,
is
man.
able.
Boom, 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 boom.
No, but then y'all have fucking one for all next to it and practical.
True.
That one was just man.
Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it.
Haters, bro. Some haters.
Maybe.
Bro, Deku's just not that cool, bro. Get over it.
True. If it was All Might's all one for all, it'd be straight to the top. Bro, it was Aura.
Exactly. Straight to the top.
Mm-hmm.
So the next one will
She can
be
punch.
Okarun, but with Turbo Granny.
Turbo Baba.
It's cool.
'Cause
Yeah,
I couldn't
He's
find like
off.
an actual name for it, so it's just like okay.
I remember-
Turbo Granny's abilities.
Turbo
I remember
Granny's-
when
yeah.
Suki got excited, he got the secret item from Jujutsu Kaisen Infinite.
Oh,
He told me about it.
yeah.
He was so excited. So I think it's pretty cool.
I think the way he uses it right now in the anime, I think it's cool. I don't think it's sick as fuck yet.
Yeah, it's cool.
I
Yeah,
think
he
it's pretty
hasn't.
cool, too.
The way he's using it right now, because he
He's
can't
kinda
really
running.
use it. He
Yeah,
can't
he's
really
not
use
using it
too.
right now.
He's out of gas all the time, bro.
Yeah, he's not physically fit enough, bro. No offense.
I can see this being pretty cool in the anime though. Let's little disclaimer for motherfuckers watching. We're not comparing within the tier list.
Yeah, we're not comparing each other. We're just what it is. It is how it stands alone.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will steal at the top next to telekinesis. Gum gum proven off. You know the Death Note is underneath it. It's really
Death Note
lovely.
is right there. If it was like compared to each other, Death Note is at the top.
What's next?
What's next? I don't know if you guys seen Parasite, but
I
it's
have.
the Parasite.
Nah, I put it in
It
lame because he can't jork it no more.
This one's kind of freaky.
It is kind of freaky.
Kind of
Little hand on your little
Yeah.
mouth on your hand. On
You guys
some
could
You
stupid
get a
shit.
mouth on your head.
Dude,
I'm
do
already- I'm
not.
getting-
All right, now we're.
Do not give me
I
a
think
mouth
I'm
on
now-
my
gooning
hand.
right now.
Do not put a mouth in my hand, bro. Shit will get diabolical quick.
Nah, but the mouth got blades. I can't torque it, bro.
The hand. Dude.
Nah, but get the teeth. They gonna bite you.
I think it's.
Uh,
Whoa.
Who's watched it?
No, I've watched it.
I watched it.
Everyone's watched it.
No,
So
Yeah.
we can all agree that it's lame that they just kind of pop out in the fight scenes and they're all just flailing around like crazy.
Yeah.
That was the
Like,
thing. Yeah.
So he
Like, I
doesn't
don't
have
even
control
know-
over this.
No, it's like a.
It's its
a
own little
parasite.
like.
It's a
Yeah,
parasite.
it's its own little dude.
Oh, okay.
It might be what the title of the show is. Yeah. It's to be another thing.
Bro. It's a parasite. They either take over the humans, or they take over the like. For example, it's like it landed on him, but he was able to cut off. Like it landed on his hand, and he was able to like cut off circulation on his hand by like you know, on some, like,
to his
on
brain.
some heroin shit, so it wouldn't take over his brain, and then it got stuck in their hand, and they got pissed, but they became friends. You know?
Yeah.
So it's
I'm gonna say
cool
it's
in
lame,
theory,
just-
but it's lame in practicality.
And how they use it, yeah, they just flail around.
Basic, maybe.
You should honestly like, well,
I
I was
would
gonna say
put
pull up a visual
polygraph.
for yourself just to see how lame it is, but
I would
just,
put basic.
I'll
should
just
go
I'll
next.
just go with you guys' word.
just imagine a wacky inflatable tube man with blades.
And next we got Anya's mind reading.
Practical,
I
Mind
misspelled
reading?
right. Yeah, you just realized I misspelled it.
easy. There's a lot of areas.
I know, because I fucking misspelled the no jutsu.
Bending machine. Those
It's
are
the same as this is the same as polygraph, ain't it?
Yeah. Put
Just
it.
a
put
little
it,
bit better.
Yeah, it's just better because you can actually just straight up like you know what they're thinking.
Yeah,
I
this
think
is
it's
more of a
practical.
practical use. Like the way she uses it is like it just to her advantage.
And I think we all agree it's basic though.
I just hate how because she's a child and she doesn't use it all that great.
Yeah, she doesn't know how to use it.
Yeah.
You use it.
Put
Cheat
it
on my
basic.
test.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I would rather put this in basic because
There-
Anya's using it. If I was
there-
using it, OP.
And
The hell?
dare I say, it might be in the middle.
I think it's a middle.
Or
I think we're finally using the middle.
in the light green.
It's definitely better than polygraph.
Okay.
Well, even though we're not comparing it to other things, I think it's just,
Yeah. Yeah. You said we're not comparing anything.
we're not comparing,
Stand alone.
but like standalone. If the bar is set to a polygraph being basic, then mind reading you just straight up see you like you know what they're
Well,
thinking.
just think how she uses it. She just doesn't. She doesn't practically use it.
She cheats on her test. She saved her dad's life.
Oh, how practical!
What the fuck?
She
You're not
did it on
saving
a
his life.
kindergarten's test.
you know what? It is practical based on the mission.
Yeah, dude, you're lame. Even though-
Disclaimer: I haven't watched season 2, so I don't.
This is season 1 shit, brother.
Yeah.
I didn't finish season. I got to like episode like 19 or 20. So I don't know.
Urban.
Season 1 part 2.
Urban, what you think, Barban?
That, bro.
All right. Next we got U-Bell's Rel Sighted.
Oh shit, I think that's cool as fuck.
So to remember, give you guys to remember, this is where she can cut anything she thinks she can cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goated. I ain't gonna lie.
It's
This my
straight
girl.
to it's
Dare I
straight to
say-
the
Right
heart.
off
World
her.
slash.
Dare I say this is broken?
I might have to agree with you.
But the way she used it though.
Idea, bro.
Yeah, it's how she used it. We're not comparing to the rest of the list. Remember.
It's straight to the top.
'Cause
How she used
Yeah,
it,
'cause-
I think it's sick as fuck.
the way she uses it is broken. I mean, it's just like she pulled up to that test, just killing the dude.
Yep. True. Forgot about that. She just murdered the dude.
Yeah, she didn't go to jail. That's the other thing. She
Man, Hollow Purple murdered multiple people.
so we're not comparing it.
Yeah, but Hollow Purple was just a big ball.
I think it's the way she uses it. I don't think it's broken. I think
Hey,
it's
she
sick.
pulled
the
it.
aura
She
that
pulled
she-
up nonchalant, chopped the man in half, and said, "Oops."
Oops. Yeah.
The only
that's-
gripe
that
I
was
have
aura.
with it, the only gripe that I have with it is that when she doesn't think she can cut it.
Exactly,
But
bro. That's why I think it's
hasn't
Yeah.
happened.
not broken.
Yeah, but it hasn't happened yet.
It has.
It happened a couple times.
Oh.
It happened a couple times. That's why I think
Against
it's sick.
herself.
Again, it wasn't really
Herself
like
or
a
something
big
else.
fight. I don't think it was.
Oh.
I remember.
Yeah. When was this?
The hair girl.
She did cut the hair girl. The little
Yeah, because she
little
thought
hair
it was
girl.
because it was hair, so it was like
It was
I
hair.
got it.
I can cut that shit.
Anyways,
Yeah,
right now
did
I
she-
think it's
Anyways.
broken. Does anybody at
Go
them
next.
thinks not?
Sick as fuck.
I know they was still broken.
You think it's sick as fuck, Soupy?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, too bad there's no space on that list.
Break her. break her mental. She's cooked, bro.
True.
She got strong mental because she said so.
We're basing it on what has already happened.
Mm-hmm.
She's saying on the fact that she bad. So
I feel the fact I'm stroking my shit right now.
So
Yeah,
next,
Irvin might just use his one to put him on the one above broken.
alright, the next one we have Soul Track. No, I'm using Fern because he's the one that uses it the most.
She got the switch on it.
You do got the switch on it.
You go. "Brrrah." I think it's pretty sick.
I think the way she uses it is practical,
What the hell?
just because Soul Track is supposed to be this kind of like powerful spell yet easy to learn.
Super powerful spell in the past, and now it's a basic spell.
It's a basic offensive spell.
But
basic
like
offen-
the way they've used it against people during the academy,
Hey, think about
Well,
it.
It's not basic because because it
I think it's
doesn't do
basic to
damage.
her. I thought it was basic to her. And I
No.
thought it was
Nah,
not
it's a
to
basic
everybody
spell
else.
to everyone.
Yeah, but it's not basic in the sense that it's not powerful. It's basic in the sense that you can just learn it.
the common
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah.
But like how I think the way she just uses it, it's not very flashy. She just overwhelms
Yeah.
with she just spams it. Yeah, like Dead Man
think
said,
it's-
she got a switch on it.
I think it's still pretty cool though. It looks good.
It does look pretty cool. I'll put it in cool for me.
It's cool.
Cool. What'd you say, Tony?
I think it's sick as fuck, but that's just personal bias.
That's the point, bro.
cool, I think.
Cool.
Cool it is.
Cool.
All right,
Cool,
everybody,
cool.
contain their gooning. They're
And
goonerism.
That's. I hope so. That's a minor.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Was she a minor?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I completely forgot it. All right, now I think we're getting towards the end. Yeah, we're getting towards the end.
A Kamehameha.
This is Kamehameha.
Man, y'all gonna hate me for this, but I'm putting this in the lane, dude. Every
I don't know.
instance that he uses this, aside from like 3 or 4 within the entire series, it's been useless.
I don't know, but when he uses it to finish somebody off,
I think it was only useful in like the beginning of Dragon Ball Z.
Beginning of Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
But
This shit is fodder, bro.
I think it was like it got surpassed so much that I think this is just basic.
yeah, I think it's basic.
This shit don't work, guys. They don't work no more.
Yeah,
me-
but
let
when
me
it
give you a
did
name.
work,
Let me give you a name, right? Let me throw some
Irving
names
is
in there,
murking.
right?
What is he thinking?
So,
I don't know, man, because it is kind of like lame on its own. Like when you really think about it, it's an energy beam. But the scene, the scenes that it's had are pretty cool.
You mean like the one time that it showed it 4 times against Kefla, over and over?
Yeah, true.
especially
That was a good impact frame.
He
Though.
what about when
used-
he used it against Cell. Or when
he
Gohan
used a
used it.
Kamehameha in Kefla's fused form to ride across her energy beam, and then point blank her.
That's true, bro.
Yeah,
He's a
that was
tougher,
like
bro.
that was once in Super, bro.
And
That's
it
the
was
only
cool
time
as
I
hell.
can recall that Super had a good Kamehameha.
And it was cool as hell.
It was. That one
Use a
time.
beam to skate on Jiren's beam.
Most of the time, it's just a poopy beam that does no damage.
Me personally, I think it goes in cool.
I think it's
I'm gonna put it in lame.
I will put it in basic. Irving.
Damn, there, man.
You're really thinking about this hard as hell.
I think it's cool, man. I think I'll leave it at cool.
I think Maria's gonna use her one to put that shit in lame.
Oh shit, my fault, Maria. You're right. So thinking about this logically, I think because of how we all reacted to I think it goes impractical.
Sure.
It's basic.
Yeah, I think it goes impractical. The way we are all kind of divided. Now next is a spirit bomb.
Oh my god, bro.
Don't get them started.
God.
Now I don't think this is broken, but I think it's sick as hell.
Nah, this one lame as
Give me
hell.
your energy.
You gotta borrow everybody's energy? What the hell? That's corny.
He's gotta charge that shit up for 8 fucking minutes.
This is true, bro.
Like
You
the
charged
only
that bitch up
time
for how long?
only time
How
it was
big
cool
is the fish that you
against
caught?
Jiren. Yeah, I love that, dude. 3-star. Dude, shout out Team 4-star. Bro, my opinion, the only time it was cool was against Jiren. I ain't gonna lie. Maybe against Kid Buu.
My only reference of this is Kid Buu.
Kid Buu was like the second best time, the first. Only reason I say Jiren is because he legit awakened from that shit like a beast.
I say it's pretty cool. It's better than the beam.
It's sick as
Better
fuck.
than the shitty blue beam.
Better than me.
Nah, I think it's about the same.
Actually, I think I need to do this at this point. Campuses.
You gotta extend to the right. Oh.
I gotta agree with Tony. It can stay impractical. The Kamehameha.
Go back.
Big blue beam and big blue ball.
Yeah.
I agree with y'all.
Oh shit.
What the fuck?
Hold on. I get. Please tell me I can just move this like this.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah,
be
it's
able
okay. We're just gonna leave the white space how it is. Fuck it. So where'd this go?
to. We're feeling lazy
Like some
tonight.
practical?
We all said practical. So you
Practical?
didn't even have to do all this.
Yeah.
I didn't, but
The next one you might. I peeped it.
you beat it. I don't remember what it was. Oh, instant transmission.
I think it's sick as fuck.
I think this is
The
used.
way he uses it, lame. No.
No,
What?
I don't think it's used lame. I think because he uses it in like mid combat. I think that puts it above.
When?
The
Yeah.
rest.
When instant transmission Kamehameha. That's all I gotta say, buddy. Keep it.
Yeah, against Cell, and it didn't work.
Against Beerus.
And it didn't work.
Now,
Against
to
Frieza?
correct me if I'm wrong. Every time they have like the little fights where they're like here and then here, that's instant transmission, or are they fast?
That's just fast.
That's just fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
He rarely
Literally.
uses instant transmission.
Frieza.
What's it called? What is it called in that one Dragon Ball game that came out recently?
Oh God, are we at that point? Well, it's 70.
$70, by the way.
What's it called?
Striking Zero.
No, the whenever you're having the battle outs of who can get who can time their
Oh,
shit, man.
Expedition.
Vanish?
Vanish. It's called a
Oh,
Vanish.
Vanish.
Yeah. Clearly, you've
battle,
never seen a
bro.
Vanish battle, buddy.
Oh.
Vanish, fam.
All right, so I was gonna say that this was sick as fuck because I thought they were teleporting everywhere, but no, they're just going fast.
That's specifically when he puts his
Yeah,
fingers on his noggin.
I think at this point now it's just basic then.
All I'm gonna say is, y'all remember that one fight where that one was, I don't know what it was, the alien that knew how to do instant transmission
That's how he
against
learned it.
Frieza.
Yeah, he knew how to use
Oh.
it better.
He knew how to use it
He-
better, and Frieza was like, "Yeah, this is child's play."
I don't remember that.
You don't remember in the Tournament of Power? I don't know if it was against
he
Frieza.
fought a
I think it was
Yardrat.
against Frieza.
I don't
It was
remember
A
that.
yard.
He fought a yard rat, yeah.
He fought a yard rat and he cooked his ass because he was only using instant transmission.
The way you guys are. I think this goes.
It's Frieza though.
The way
I
he
think it's
uses
cool.
it is lame. That's all I'm saying.
Man, you a lame.
Except
Yeah.
except
I'd
against
go with
Cell.
basic here.
I can agree on
Against
basic.
Frieza and against Beerus, I think it's cool.
Blowing up King Kai's planet was based. Fuck King Kai.
All right. Yeah. All right. This is landing towards basic. Next, we have. This might even go even lower. Key blast.
Lamest pod.
Why is this even here?
But that shit in dome, bro. What are you doing?
Vegeta.
It's got to the point where like, yeah, don't worry about using this anymore, right?
They just slap him away.
I don't know, isn't that one hollow purple thing just a key blast? Oh, is that just me? My bad, bro.
You know
But the way
what?
he uses it, bro.
We're not supposed to be comparing them right now, bro. Hold on.
Exactly.
Oh my god, my bad, bro.
Caught
Where does
yourself,
that
man.
All right. So next one, I think is the last one. Yep, last one. Explosion. No,
Come on, Irvin.
we're talking about Megumin literally doing one explosion every day.
once every 24 hours.
Once every 24 hours.
It goes hard
dude.
though. It's
Oh
still,
no, Irving! I don't like how you're rubbing your hand.
We're not comparing, guys.
One. Go ahead, use your one, bro. I don't even have a vote. Just use your one.
What else is there, bro? What else do we got left?
Nothing. That's it. That's all I can
Going to the
think
top, bro.
yeah,
Going to the
yeah.
of. Going to the top.
This is for pure comedic.
Alright,
Yeah.
I'd like to use my one
Value
to
right
bring
here.
steel down to don't, so it can beat up in basic.
Wait.
I use it.
That's
I
fucked
use
up.
I use my one to put steel on don't, but
You
since
don't
he uses
bring
one,
me.
we just put it on basic. Out of pure spiteness, by the way. This is just straight up evil, hatred, pocket watching.
All right, so
Oh,
we're
there
not.
you go.
Okay, so what we're going is we counter
No,
the,
my
the ones.
where
we
it
are
nullifies mine. No,
It
where did y'all
nullifies
want to
it.
put it originally?
not. Me, I was gonna put it at don't just because it's it's like he uses it like it's a literal crime.
What about Deadman and Urban?
Keep it at the top. It's peak comedy.
Yeah, you know what? Use your one, bro. Protect it, bro.
He already used this one, bro. He
Yeah,
already used it.
bro.
And so did Irving.
Damn it.
Damn, you're an op. You're a bitch for real.
You up for real, bro. I remember this.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna keep looking out in the future events like this. Watch out, bro.
Watch out, bro. We go.
Okay,
we go.
so we wanna. So Supi wants to put it in don't, but he's saying put it in basic. So that means we're doing it where it balances it out, not completely
No.
modifies.
You're using this one to put it in don't.
Yeah, so it just balances it out.
Oh, I don't think that's how that works. I thought.
I don't think that's
your
how
Well,
one
I
was-
guess fine.
Not
We
how that
nullify it. Deadman put it in broken. Rolla put it in don't. What do you put it in, Irving?
Your one is where you want it
Wait,
to
no,
go.
your one is just completely on you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Diego used it on that too. Do I just completely cut him out because I said it later?
Yeah.
Okay, fuck
Okay.
it, don't.
Me and you are cut out. Me and you are out of this.
That's it.
It's all Deadman, Irving, and Rolla.
That's not what you said yeah to, dumbass.
Oh, well, what? Now you know what I mean.
So then it goes back to Deadman, Rolla, and Irving. Rolla said don't. Deadman said broken. Where do you put it, Irving?
I think you guys should. I think the two people who are using the ones should think about it.
I already said broken. Now.
No, I don't think it should be like that. I think it should be.
It doesn't even matter because I would have said broken and he would have said don't, so it doesn't actually matter.
So do you
I would say
guys?
whatever.
Tiebreaker. I'm the tiebreaker right now, right?
You're the
Yeah, you
tiebreaker,
are.
bro.
You're
Put
the
it somewhere,
tiebreaker.
Irving.
We're just going back to the top for comedy, baby.
Then it goes practical. Then it goes practical. Fuck y'all.
Nah.
Because then at that point, it'd be two broken, one don't. Meet it in the middle, bro.
All right, so we are doing it, so we take everybody into consideration. Okay. So we go into practical.
Where it
You
should have
just
been
see.
from the
Where it should have
beginning.
been to
That's where
begin
it should've
with.
been. Yeah, that's where it should have been. Anyway. That's exactly. That's what I was gonna say. It's crazy, but that's where it belongs.
Man, we did all that. Man, we did all that for what? You went
There
off
is no
for what,
balance
bro?
in the world, man.
I still have my one, but I don't think I'll use it.
Use it, bro. Put vending machine in broken. Fuck it.
Yeah, put vending machine in broken.
put phone in broken. Go ahead, man.
No, I think I'm happy how this thing is. Yeah, I got nothing for this. I think this is fine how it is. So this is our list.
So you're just gonna hold your one. So you're gonna have two ones next time.
Nah, I don't. That's not how it works. I think I just didn't use it today.
Let's just let it be known the only motherfucker to use his one negatively for evil.
For evil, bro.
Hey man, walk into my castle, bro.
The wannabe Batman.
You know what, guys? You guys are right. Testing no jutsu goes in broken.
There you go, bro. Use your one proudly.
That's it.
That's it. All right. Well, we got.
You know what though? I think we should implement a rule that you have to use the one by the end of the episode.
You gotta use one.
You
Yeah.
have to use your one.
Yeah.
I'm
Or
okay
you
with
could
that.
technically just use your one to keep in the same spot. What do you mean?
Exactly. You gotta use it.
New rule. You can't use your one to keep it in the same spot. There you go, bro. Like there you go, bro.
Alright, that's our list. That's what we talked about. I don't think we have anything going on next.
Which role looks up he's gonna hate you?
next we gotta next episode we're actually gonna talk about Apothecary Diaries. And then he just changed it back, so what the fuck is the point?
Yeah. Dude, I was like, what's role looks up he's gonna hate you, Diego, and he puts it back on.
I thought we were done.
Yeah, so next week we talk about Apothecary Diaries.
Nah, we gotta have another. We gotta do more games. These are fun.
Yeah, we got.
think
I don't
that'd be
know.
less
Do you guys have an idea of what we can do next?
We got a whole week to think about it.
We got a whole week to think about it.
Do it.
Then
I'll
we're probably gonna talk about Crunchyroll Awards. It's going on right now. I kind of don't want to. I kind of don't care about it right now. But we can probably watch
I
it.
really
in the
don't.
morning.
Done that for the beginning half.
Yeah. Yeah, we can talk about the
Do it.
beginning. And that
All right.
we just continue our weekly discussions. All right. I'll see you guys next week.